here.
I'm only a little wet.
So the same amount as usual?
Maybe slightly more.
Oh.
Slightly more.
Stuff ready on our side. Bop.
Okay.
The fuck
My
is
chest
this?
is still
Damp.
a little damp because of shirt. We'll see how it goes. Maybe on break I'll just take off all my clothes and dry them again.
No.
Wow. I could have sworn I did this last time, but okay.
I did too.
think you did.
Raw. Well, they don't think I did, so
Did you do another sub with Prime?
yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Take that.
Why can't I?
That's quick.
Quick, would it rock?
I like the bounce cube.
That's Streamlabs, boy.
I was at the Streamlabs logo.
Stream Gabagool. Yeah, I tried doing a different thing for this go around instead of the sword. Didn't feel quite right.
You didn't want to do a video of yourself bouncing?
That's on our OnlyFans. OnlyFans / the bare necessities.
Nice.
Because it's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
We got enough jars and
Colby isn't here to enjoy this. Sorry, my socks are dinging.
subscribe 2 times to see Andrew bounce on it.
Hi, just stopping to say hi, but I didn't
Subscribe
sleep.
3
Spent all
times.
day moving stuff into different rooms. Painted this week. Hello and good night, Hiroshi. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Thank you for saying hello, and I hope your new paint job is wonderful.
What does that even mean?
Means they're getting new paint.
They're literally painting their room.
Oh,
Don't
I thought that was like a euphemism.
Nope, wasn't a euphemism.
only huff it for 3 seconds. I mean,
Legally, that's a joke.
yes. Don't eat the lead-based paint.
That's my favorite flavor.
It is tasty.
I love
like
that
green.
flavor of cancer.
Oh,
It's gonna be blue, and we have.
Gonna get a little bit of cancer, Stan.
Ooh.
It's fun too doing like the glow-in-the-dark stars up on the roof.
Never had them.
You never did it? Had it growing up. It was awesome.
I had like 5.
I had them on my door.
I didn't have that many. I had 5.
Yeah.
So these are yours.
It was like light pollution in my room, which I can only see like the North Star. And, yeah.
It was just doing the practical effects for where you were at.
That shouldn't have gotten me as bad as it did. It was like light
you are
pollution in my
tired.
room. Oh my god.
Oh, heck yeah.
This does not bode well.
You know, it's gonna be great, guys. We're gonna do it wonderful. And in fact, to that, hey, Jeremy, you mind doing me a favor? Do you mind being intro man?
Intro man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be intro.
All right.
Do we clap? I'm kind of
You're in
on
charge?
the spot.
I can. Make
You're
a
in
clap.
charge?
No, I'm not gonna. No clap.
Do you want me to get up on the chair? I can make a clap. I mean,
No, absolutely not.
I'm staring directly ahead now because now I don't want to look at Sam.
Yeah, it's like
Aw.
fear. A little bit of fear.
I'm a little hurt by that.
I'm scared of my own arousal.
Oh, there we go. You got me back. But not gonna lie, they had us in the first half.
I didn't have you in the first half.
No,
That was the issue.
You had me convinced in the first half. Now you have me satisfied.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Aetherwake and Dunderheads, where we play horror games and not Dungeons and Dragons.
Dunderwake.
This is not high fantasy mythos. This is horror.
Dunderwake or Aetherhead, your choice.
Last time on the Aetherwake Folly, we saw our intrepid band of people and Europeans
Strictly Europeans, actually. That's why nobody played in
arrive
America.
in a helicopter to go and investigate the sudden and abrupt landing of the Aetherwake, which is a space station that has been up in space for the past 5 years.
10.
10 years. That is a long time. They're tasked to investigate, find any survivors, and hopefully stop any possible nuclear meltdown, because that is how they powered this ship to get up into space and stay up in space, which is why it is now suddenly back on Earth.
It would also be nice if the polar ice cap didn't melt.
Oh, yeah, that's true. As soon as they arrived, Nanook... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Welcome.
Nanook, Gustav, and...
I got it this time. Anthony.
Anthony arrived.
No, wait, that's not even right.
Yes.
It is right.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony.
I got myself second guessing.
Welcome to
As
the...
soon as Nanook, Gustav, and Anthony went and arrived at the helicopter site, they decided to forego hanging out in the tents and went directly to the Aetherwake, finding their way inside the ship that is angled at about a 15-degree incline, covered in ice, breaking their way in through a window and with brute strength. They made their way in, started investigating, found 2 dead bodies, one of which was the scientist. Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
Welcome to the Aetherwake, where we're trying to speed run global warming.
We will. Yes, that is also true. Where the?
We can make it happen.
2 dead people. One of them wrote on the wall with blood something the soul.
Fucking slaying right now.
Sorry, I am so out of it. I was put through a rainstorm on my bike, and I'm still cold.
To be fair, you were ambushed by this, so.
I was.
I just said no.
Okay, there we go. I found the spot. He wrote, "I see the star," referencing the Charles Dickens short story called Children's Dream of a Star, which Anthony was able to decipher. The other person had hit her head and died quickly from above, but his leg had a weird mark on it, compression causing hemorrhaging, and definitely not natural, not something that would have been caused by a ship crashing. Anthony also deciphered that this was most likely caused by a Void Walker, a exoskeletal suit used on the spacecraft to move heavy machinery, do things and stuff. After moving from this rune, they took the key cards, went through a couple other runes, found a item called an iron skin, a little bit of a injectable, one may say. And in the Delta E Quadrant Lab 1, the room is completely destroyed. Where they also find a gangly man. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm gonna collect my... I'm trying to read bullet points as...
It's a real shame that didn't click to the second tab.
You know what?
It's
Let me
okay.
struggle. Let me struggle.
No, yeah,
That's fine.
I am letting you.
I'm inviting.
We go back into the lab and see Alexi on a poster with a red X.
You missed an important part.
Yeah. You missed my...
Can somebody just put me out of my misery?
Sure.
Please. Crush my head. Crush my
Oh,
soul.
if I was going to do that, I'd put my thighs around your head. Give the viewers what they want.
Are we putting you out of your misery?
All right.
You got it.
Further looking around the room,
You went back too far.
I have crazy brain. Somebody kill me.
This is awesome. I love this.
We noticed some broken computer terminals and a faint voice calling out for help. Getting into the next room, it is a disaster. Half the room leads to a dark pit. Gustav investigates the voice and sees that it was not in fact buried, but a naked pale man hiding in the upper corner of the room. A fight commences with Gustav being kicked down a deep hole going towards the bottom of the ship. Pale being followed, then Nanook and Antony throw a filing cabinet down for good measures, trying to kill the Smeagol-looking man.
And not me.
Yeah, no. Gustav's totally fine. We go back into the lab room and see Alexei on a poster with a red X over him and the word voided underneath. Very ominous, very scary. We continue walking and see a Void Walker suit rotate around 360 degrees, which typically shouldn't happen as there are people in them normally. Scanning the room and open it up to see a disguise. Open it up to see a disgusting mess of corpses. Antony and Nanook are both a bit scarred from the experience, but do recover after a little bit of vomit, a little bit of praying. They do recover an access badge from a nasty body that we won't go into too much detail. Just watch the VOD from last time. I don't want to even describe it. That shit was gross. After recovering the access badge, the card was for Raymond Vega, and his suit looked to be sabotage with bullet holes and things that shouldn't be happening. We gather some form of the suit, then begin to make a solution for getting down the lift chute where there is no lift. As we get down, the entire room looks like it was lit on fire. Tons of Voidwalker suits and dead members of the ship litter the rec room. Nanook hides behind a bar area while Antony goes into a suite ripped through with bullet holes. There's a modified Voidwalker suit that came in with 4 legs and a monitor on its face. A monitor with a face coming through looking for survivors. It was also armed with a large gun and a claw. Something Alexis was fundamentally against on the initial creations. After we work to fix up the terminal and get a lot more information from it, we were able to get in and log into Harold's account. This uncovers some of the projects that were being worked on, as well as his relations to Heidi. She had been getting more and more stressed out with things beginning to slip because of it. Also mentioned she was not able to give him enough 55026, something that is important to the creation process of the Nukums. Also, a schematic of the Aetherwake is found, showing relatively where the different areas are. We hear Daedalus on the radio, along with Gustav talking, although it seems that Daedalus is trapped near the reactor, which is also nearby Gustav's location, because he went down to the bottom, forcibly. We end as we finally get into our hazmat suits and try and get to Daedalus and Gustav. It only took, 4 times as long as it should have.
Hey, it's okay.
You did great.
Proud of you.
I also love how many times I misspelled suit as sweet.
It happens.
Didn't even notice it, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Neither did I 45 minutes ago when I wrote it.
All right. Well, as we pick back up with today's session, last time you guys leveled up.
Ding.
So, congratulations, you got a little bit more stress. You got some new abilities that we may or may not be looking into as we play. But we find ourselves with Nanook and Antony looking down the main shaft of the Aetherwake. Metal groans, and you can feel the station slowly starting to list off to one side as a little bit more. A jet of warm air sent up to the main shaft, the smell of burning ozone and grease. Loose items tumble down the cafeteria floor, and a bottle cracks against the wall, and you can hear the fizzle of soda being just a few feet away. Down below you, you can also hear something else sizzling and fizzing in the dark.
Soda?
Maybe that's what the reactor is. It's just Diet Coke and Mentos.
Yes.
I thought it was a Hot Wheels track with a bunch of just boosters.
Yeah.
You just ran the car around and, created nuclear fusion.
So we're in hazmat suits.
You're now in hazmat suits. If you had any armor, no, you don't, because you're now wearing hazmat suits.
My armor was already shredded.
There we go.
What's armor?
Did his job. Yeah.
What's body?
And then I had noted down that I still have the Voidwalker parts.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where it starts to bend a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would it be kind of like a repelling effort at this point to get down the rest of the way?
You'd assume so. Yeah.
If we were trying to get to, was it called the boot?
Yeah, Gamma Deck, also known as the boot.
Da Boot. Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Do we still have rope, or is there the cables going down from the
It was the
elevator?
Lift. It was the lift cable
Yeah, the
itself, right?
Is that going down sloped as well? Because
No, so the main section is on a gimbal, right? And while the station is kind of kicked off at an angle here, the main lift still goes straight up and down. The issue being is that when you look down, as it kind of goes off in the dark, you do realize that the station eventually comes in and collides with the main shaft and looks like it has sheared part of it. That is where a lot of the water and stuff seems to be getting in from, is that the station itself swung in and broke into the main shaft. So you're not even quite sure if you'd be able to get all the way down to Gamma Deck or the boot from here.
I'm Gustav. You can. You just have to fall very hard.
Would I'm gonna pop back on the radio. You had something you wanted to ask Daedalus too, right?
yes. On the radio, I'm gonna ask Daedalus. We're on our way down, trying to get to the boot. Do you know anything about Professor Linnell?
Professor Linnell. Oh, yeah, Beatty.
Do you know where they were last located?
They work down here in Gamma Deck semi-frequently, but I don't know where they were when everything went down.
And no sign of her currently?
It's just me down here.
Gustav's here too.
Do you know any other way down than the shaft? It looks like it's sheared off, broken.
I wasn't part of the engineering crew or anything like that, but I do know that there's supposed to be access shafts that you can probably make your way down.
Okay, we're brand new here, so.
No, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to qualify what I do and do not know
If you
for
can
you guys.
survive the fall, you will make it down.
I don't really want to fall. I'd rather climb.
I didn't either, but here we are.
Well. Best one than three. Do you know where the access shafts might be at? Is it just anywhere around? There might be like ventilation systems, like that sort of thing, or is it staircases?
There's different kinds. Normally they'd probably be around areas that have like communal spaces. So like heating, HVAC, like you're talking about, plumbing, things like that all need spaces to get into. So to be able to get between the decks and start working on infrastructure.
I think we just kind of have to try.
Try.
I mean,
Which? The shaft?
it doesn't seem like we're getting super clear direction because, I mean, obviously he's not here.
Yeah.
So should we try the shaft and then get to as far down as we can go and see if we can offshoot from there?
Yeah. On the way down the shaft, did we see like HVAC systems or like vents coming into it?
Not really. It seemed like largely just a. It seemed largely like it was supposed to be just a main lift.
Okay.
Up and down between doors and access panels and things like that. Not to say like this thing counts as its own major access shaft.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Are we able to look down at all and see anything?
It is very, very dark in here. As you kind of like peek down, you can see for the next few feet, but
And gone.
gone.
Got it.
Do either of you start with a pack?
So,
I have a
yeah.
survival kit.
I'm the one that had
You start with
I had the
a tent, 4 flares, 6 basic rations, and cold weather sleeping bag. So you have flares on you.
Okay.
If you want to crack
Is
one
that
and
in the
drop it.
survival kit?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll crack one.
I just want to see if we're going into water.
That makes sense.
There is water down here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the radio off.
Okay. Thanks.
You don't see what we're seeing.
Yeah, I cracked the flare, and I don't want to like. Ooh, do I want to throw it? I mean, how far down can we like see?
Would
It
it?
is not very far at all. This cafeteria is already fairly dark. It only has a few sporadic lights that weren't broken during the crash. And then looking down into the shaft itself, there are no ambient lights or anything like that.
Even with the flare lit?
With the flare lit, you can see probably about, I don't know,
Another 5 feet.
more than that. I would say probably a good additional 20.
Would I be able to, before he tosses it down, through the Voidwalker suit parts and kind of whatever else laying around the area, do like a gear system that we could attach the flare to have it be a controlled descent instead of a toss?
You guys technically already have that block and tackle that you picked up before.
Well, that's for us. Or we have to send it down.
Yeah,
I mean, I do something similar to for the flare where we can send it down before us.
You can just.
I think it'd be something as simple as just grabbing some cables and stuff out of some void walkers and tying it to it and just
And then just
dropping
lower
it.
it.
Like lower it, hand over hand.
That's easier.
Yeah.
But I want to make an elevator for my flare.
Yeah, I'll do that and tie it off.
Cool. We'll drop it down. See how far it goes.
Okay. So you take a moment, get those things set up, and as you start lowering it down, hand over hand, little bit by little bit, there is definitely water down below you, and it is starting to fill up this main access shaft. And you realize the more and more this sets down further in, the higher and higher this water is going to continue getting. But if I could get an instinct check from the two of you.
Instinctive.
What is it for?
Essentially be able to look for something happening in the dark.
One pass.
Yeah, I don't think you got any bonuses.
2 passes if it has to do with hunting a quarry 3. And 2 6s, by the way.
2 6s. You crit.
Yay.
So, something that you notice as you start lowering this thing down is that there's a movement just staying out of the light's edge. Something is moving down there. It seems to be non-human.
Is it naked?
It is not.
Darn it.
Even with a crit, you can really barely get your eyes on it, but it seems almost slithering.
A little snake.
Click. The radio on. Right. Sorry, you saw it.
Yeah, I would tell you about it. Like, hey, there's like a slug or like a space snake.
You two watch out down there. We look down the vent or the shaft for the lift, and there's a space snake or slug
I
or
thought you
something.
said I wasn't seeing what you're seeing.
You didn't hear that. I wasn't on the radio.
Oh, his was still on.
You know that radios.
You have to turn them on and off.
You know, Gustav isn't that right.
He's just making stuff up. He's having conversations with himself in his head.
I mean, you would too if you fell down 100 feet.
No.
He's getting hypothermic as well. He's been hanging out in Arctic water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm struggling a wee bit here. Okay, but is it slug or is it snake? Because there's one I can outrun and one I can't.
I don't know. Maybe we only saw a glimpse down.
No. This looks more like vines.
It's a plant. It's like vines, but it's moving.
Oh, I can outrun plant.
I don't know about that, bud.
Well, plants don't move.
This one does.
Just think the thing you injected yourself with was from plant, and it made you strong.
Oh.
Plants can be strong too.
Oh. Okay. I watch for Vine.
Yeah, if you see Vine, just flex real hard.
Gustav can do that, yeah.
Radio off. We should just let the plant kill him.
Oh my god.
So much. Gustav died for our sins.
We're in a rec room area that had, I think, like a bar or food area.
There was a cafeteria. Off the cafeteria, there's a rec room.
Okay.
The local animals are going fucking nuts right now. They're barking up a storm.
Probably those yappers barking at a dog walking by.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna go through the cafeteria area, looking for access ducts or something people might have used to help transport supplies up and down.
Sure.
Yeah.
You poke your head through and you realize that there is a incineration shaft, like a chute. It does say, like, in bold letters across the front, incinerator right on front of it. So you get the idea. It's like, oh, when you're done with your food or like whatever, you just, oh, boom.
It goes down.
Yeah. There is also an entire community hab deck that you guys have to like continue looking.
Oh, okay.
This is not the entire deck of the cafeteria.
You can go down the incinerator or nothing. Your choice.
This is horror. I said backup characters, damn it.
The squirrel on your roof looking at the chimney.
We're not going to tell you if it can still be turned on or not.
I'll go around the hab deck.
I thought you were saying you were going to go down the incinerator.
This is
What I think I'm going down the incinerator.
this is more than I signed up for.
Oh, what's this big red button do?
Just like
Reminding me
just
of,
how I like my squirrels.
The last campaign where
Ash.
I don't remember who we were fighting, but we just kept putting them in a forge.
Oh, no, that was when we were... that was when Lizzie's original character made their sacrifice, and we kept booting that person off into the lava.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, it was one of the matrons.
Yep. We were just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Like, stop burning her.
Environmental damage, yes.
All right. So you poke your head out into this main hallway. It slopes up to down to the left and up to the right due to the angle that you guys are at currently. And you see there are a few posters there. It looks like they had enough of a community up here that they had things like, like public concerts.
I like it.
They had
Sick.
like stand up,
Pretty good.
and it had like signs of,
It's better than the
and it was just like, I was like, Professor Funny's Yuck Hut. Right. And it was just like at this location at this time. And it was just a picture of, you can tell who was normally like a scientist who would like put on funny glasses and like a askew bow tie, things like that.
Yeah.
Right. They tried to bring levity. It probably wasn't that funny just by looking at the guy.
He was like Bozo the clown.
He thought he was super funny, but...
But that being said, looking down these hallways, you do see that there are more signs of violence here. There's like rents in the walls. You see there are more graffiti, more signs that have been put up, some that have been torn down, and if I could get a general know-how or instinct check from either of you.
Gustav is still trying to get to the door.
Do you know how or instinct?
Know-how or instinct, yeah.
What are you rolling?
Know how. Would clinical insight be applicable?
Sure.
4.
Instinct.
Looking around and like trying to like kind of pick up on some of these things, you realize the crash was 12 hours ago, 13 hours ago. There's so much more damage here. There's so much more internal damage.
She was popping off before.
This timeline doesn't make any sense.
It was fucking Smeagol. What was the name? Billy?
Hammy.
Hammy, Billy, same thing.
Sure.
For there have been enough time for people to devolve into factions and start like essentially warring with each other inside of here. Things have been going wrong for a while.
Well, I mean, it was up there for 10 years, so like.
Yeah, send all of the smart people up. They're just going to create microcosms and a mini world war.
It's like Idiocracy, but opposite.
For the graffiti tags, is it kind of look to be tags resembling different groups or factions or like specific things we see saying what groups might have been in the area?
Yeah, there's the Voidwalker cogwheel with the wings and the V, all that kind of stuff that is tagged frequently. And you see on the cafeteria as you're like leaving that area, they had it painted and stenciled up on the doors themselves, almost like this space was only for Voidwalkers.
Okay.
Which makes sense. There's a ton of Voidwalker suits in there, the people that you're like looking at in there, et cetera, right? You'd also see that there are, in some of these tags, they have pictures of Thomas Waite, right? And they have given him the same treatment as Alexei.
Voided.
Not voided, but
Or
like
the
big like X across his face. Some people have gone so far as it looks like they're trying to use that as target practice. You can see puncture marks all across his face, like especially into his eyes. But as you guys continue a little bit further in, what are you looking for in particular?
It would just be more access shoots. Honestly, anything that's currently dislodged where it looks like people may have been doing that during these faction wars at this point.
So, as you're looking for those types of things, something that does dawn on you is plumbing. Probably need access to plumbing. So as you pass by one of these places, you see there's a sign for showers. And if I could, go ahead and get a instinct check from the both of you.
2 with 1 6.
No, 3.
Sorry?
3.
3. Okay. So, you do not notice this, but you do. As you are about to enter into this space, you see that there's a men's bathrooms and women's bathrooms, and they have like showers, things like that. So it's like the men's side and the women's side, both with shower heads, et cetera, et cetera. As you look over to the women's side, you see that there is a tripwire. You both hear movement inside.
The women's one.
Not allowed to go in there. Can we check the men's room?
Sure. Poke your head in the men's room. You see that there are stalls on either side. Fairly like spacious, roomy stalls. You get the idea that like, yeah, this may be a public restroom, but people were expected to be here for quite a while. They tried to make it as comfortable as possible.
Where's the trough?
There is no trough.
then crave the trough?
As a man, I hate the trough.
The trough is.
The trough is where you make the best friends.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You don't even have to peek over the little dividers.
I would rather wait. I would rather wait for a stall than go to the trough.
If everybody who was the smartest people were up there, there would be a trough. I'm just saying.
No, there wouldn't.
God damn.
They would want their independence and privacy.
Nanook is gonna shake his head. I don't want to be here anymore.
No trough.
And then while we're in the men's bathroom, I'll whisper over to Anthony and be like, Tripwire, there's a trap in the women's bathroom.
Oh.
There's someone in there.
Oh.
Or something.
Why did we go in here?
So we could talk about it.
Okay.
So we're out of your
You seem concerned.
We're just trapped in a room with the person next to us. Where there's a trap there, and there might be here.
How's it going?
I think I would have still had it turned.
You had yours turned.
Yours died. Doesn't
yours
mean
is
I
still-
can't try to talk.
So yours is still on.
I'm gonna. I turned it down originally. I'm just gonna quietly into the radio.
Marco.
We're gonna quietly into the radio. Just say, we'll connect in a second. We found somebody or something, and then I'm gonna turn the radio off.
Gustav is alone again.
Gonna bang on the wall with Daedalus. I don't know.
Okay.
You know Morse code, right?
Do we
Yeah, sure.
Soldier.
do we do something or do we just leave?
Do we hear movement?
Yeah, there's movement going on in there.
But like the same.
It just seems like some slight rummaging, and then you can hear somebody just barely turn on the water.
Like shower or sink?
Sounds like a sink.
The question is, are they a survivor and hiding from whatever the fuck is going on here, or are they a fucker?
Would I remember? Did the pale man look clean, or was he like sooty, like kind of been rummaging around
It
everything?
looked very grimy.
Okay. Well, at least it's somebody who's washing up. That's a good sign.
Can't argue with you there.
You want to say hi? Maybe not barge in if they did a tripwire, but maybe they were protecting themselves so they could relax and shower.
Okay. We'll talk with them. If they want to talk, cool. If not, we'll just leave.
How do we do it so they're not... We're going to scare them.
Yeah, but we'll just tell them that we're...
Do we leave a note saying, we see you, we're waiting?
No. We tell them that we're on the rescue party. I guess we will mention that we've connected with Daedalus and we're working to find survivors and figure out what the hell happened here.
Would we... So we've seen evidence of 2 or 3 factions at this point, one of them being Voidwalkers only. We wouldn't have any idea for anything else we've seen grouping-wise yet, right?
Above table, I will tell you, yes, you have seen evidence for another. I don't know if you've put it together, though.
So probably not.
Is there a check or anything like that you'd like to?
So I was trying to see if we reached out saying we knew Daedalus, seeing the evidence of faction wars around, if that would potentially be a really bad thing to this person. Like, oh, hey, we know Daedalus. Like, we're cool with him. If that would ensue violence. Which I think without seeing this person, we probably... do you want to just try to...
Yep.
Whisper at them or something from the door?
I think so. Yeah. Let's go. Ooh, do I have anything I can roll for this? I don't think so. Okay. I guess we'll go out and then I'll just whisper into the bathroom, like, hey, we heard somebody in here. We are odd. They were crunching something. We're part of the rescue team. We're trying to figure out what happened here. We were sent by the Aetherwake Foundation to find survivors. You don't have to come out if you don't want to. I saw that this room looks trapped, so that'll be it. Yes.
Okay, you say that and you hear everything stop. The water continues running, just a trickle, and you hear, who are you with?
It's two of us. My name is Nook, and I have Anthony here. We connected with Daedalus, and we're making our way down.
We were originally sent here just as a rescue mission to see if there were survivors in the crash and see what happened. I promise you we're here to help.
Poking their head around a corner is a younger woman, long black hair. She seems as well put together as you kind of can be in a situation like this. Bandages up one arm as she is holding a kitchen knife, probably longer than her forearm. She pokes her head around a little bit further as you see there are slashes and cuts down the back of her head, reaching across her neck that has been gauzed up and patched. She goes, and getting eyes on you, yes, the space station was quite large. They were up there for 10 years. Everybody knew everyone. So she realizes that she doesn't know you two. That does lead credence to your claim at the very least. You're really here to help people?
That's what we're trying to do.
Have you seen the fucking things?
The pale, naked people?
Oh no.
Our friend was
The
attacked.
Void Walkers?
There's nobody in them though.
Is that what you were talking about?
Oh no.
Yeah, the things that I don't know. Smith called them the Malus Iris or Male Ire or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. But I don't know. They work around the ship and then they like when things got weird, they started getting weird too. Are there any out there?
We saw one initially. It walked through this direction.
I heard something big moving. I just hid.
We saw one in the kitchen cafeteria area. We hid from it. It said area clear and then kept patrolling. That's the only one we've seen or heard so far.
If you're actually here to help people, I have a group of people that they need to get out of here.
Really?
Yes.
Are they nearby?
Yeah. They're in the rooms.
Could you help us we have a friend that fell down to the boot.
Why would you want to go there?
We need to get our friend back. He will help. We need. He's the strongest one of us to be able to help get people out, help clear things. What's wrong with down there?
I mean, there's a reactor going off. That's what the professor said, at least. Is that it was going to go into meltdown eventually.
Professor with you?
I don't know where she is. That's when, things started getting bad. And she came after me asking if I could get her to the control deck because she needs something from up there to make sure it doesn't cascade.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. She's up in the control deck.
I don't know where she is. I couldn't get her up there.
Oh.
We couldn't get up the lift.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was locked.
Yeah. We had to rappel down the cables to get here. We entered on the one level up.
Beta deck?
Yeah. We have a small campsite. We only have room for 6 or so right now, but we do have the ability to call people in to help get people out.
I don't know how to get down there now with everything going on. I wasn't part of the engineering group. I worked for the Foundation. But I know the professor worked down there, so if you can find her, she can probably help you get down there.
Linnell?
Yeah.
You know she's still alive?
She was before the crash, at the least.
Yeah.
I don't know where she is now.
Well, that's...
How long have things been bad on the Aetherwake?
A few weeks.
Just a few weeks?
Close to a month. Things were starting to get bad for a while, but they really boiled over about a month ago.
Is that why it's down?
I don't know why it's actually down. But the professor was worried about the control rods and the reactor going out.
I'm sorry, I never got your name.
Yoko.
Yoko? I want to say nice to meet you, but under a different circumstance, maybe.
If you're actually here to help us, it's wonderful to meet you.
Yeah, okay. How...
Guess we'll start moving on. Just let her hunker down here.
Well, do you want to...
Where do I get people to get them out? We have wounded. We have hurt people. They need to get out of here.
We are not sure yet.
Seeing what was available in the other area, would there be any way to make a mechanical... Were there any way to make a mechanical lift to even bring a couple people up?
Yeah, given time, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to go back and work on constructing a lift system while you find the remainder?
Was the lift still there, or was it, like, gone?
The cables were still there.
Yeah, it sounds like it was locked up.
Would there be a possibility of fixing the lift itself, like the actual lift?
We have to find where it's at.
Do we think it was above us?
It's up at the control deck. They locked it off at the control deck.
Yeah, we'd have to get up there.
Okay.
They didn't want anybody else coming up.
They?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Smith, RJ, Heidi. There was a big stir when, Alexi started speaking out.
Yeah, it seems like nobody likes him.
The Voidwalkers love him.
Sure.
Interesting.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
Lexi did nothing wrong.
There was still power going to the terminal for the lift because we were able to open the doors, right? Mm-hmm. Can I go back? All right, how far away was that area, I guess?
Not too far.
Hold on, I just want to try something really quick. Can I try to use hijack to see if I can unlock it?
Sure.
I mean, we do have access to the terminal, but was that terminal here?
I assume there'd be a terminal on each floor, right?
There is.
Yeah, okay. So I try to get into the terminal and see if there's a way to bypass the lock that's happening on the control deck.
Go and roll me a know-how check.
Yeah. 3 successes, 2 sixes.
3 successes, 2 sixes. All right. So, using hijack, you get into the terminal and you do find there's a security bypass or a security situation going on, right? Trying to enter in and basically just selecting the top floor, right? Command deck. It says locked out, right? Locked out. So you stop and you think about it for a little bit. You originally got by a security thing by using like a password. So like obviously it has functionality for that. How does it read a password, right? Then you think about the badges that Gustav fell down with. There's level 1 and a level 2 badge. They had different levels of security.
As with the Voidwalker one, seemed to have a V specific, right?
Correct. So obviously there is a location specific and security clearance specific type of badges. So thinking that through and how it has to read this, you open the panel realizing it has to have a physical reader of some sort, and realizing that you can essentially choose, be like, all right, there is this section which seems to read in for Voidwalkers, so engineering, right? This section, which is personnel, this section for general, and then this section seems to have a physical lock on it.
Oh.
As you realize it seems to be administrative.
Okay.
Bypassing physically that lock and opening it up, you can go in there with a couple of tools, connect those dots, and you hear up above you as a lift starts coming down.
I'm going to hide.
Okay. Next question for you. You had 3 successes, 2 of them being 6s. Hijack, well, more of a statement for you.
Yep.
Hijack reduces a difficulty by 1.
Yep.
The difficulty was 4. Without hijack, you would not have gotten that check.
Nice. Thank God. I saw the 3 sixes. I was like, crap. I was hoping for 4.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna go back to my little. Is there? Try to get to a vantage point where I can kind of. I think it was where he was at by the bar, where hiding, but able to kind of peek out and see.
Sure.
If it's able to stop on this floor or not.
Okay. Have you brought Yoko with you?
I'd say yeah.
And has Nanook come with?
I'd say my intent was for Yoko to stay with Nanook. If Nanook came with me, yes. Okay. I was just gonna hey, be right back.
Yeah, so I would have stayed back.
Stay back. Okay. Good to know. All right, then it is just you.
Yep.
So, off in the distance, you guys do hear Yoko and Nanook. You do hear as something large is now moving. You can go ahead and put it together fairly easily. The lift must be moving at some point.
Okay.
For you, after a brief moment, you guys already bypassed this door. It is locked physically open.
Yeah.
So as you're waiting for this hiding behind the actual bar, you can see the feet of something before the door actually, like the doorway actually clears the entire thing. Something with 4 feet.
Does it look mechanical?
It does look mechanical. And just behind it, you see another set of 4 feet, almost like they're 2 smaller contraptions of some sort. And
they were up on the control deck level before. Mm-hmm. Cool.
As it clears all the way down and stops at this level, you can hear as there are these 2 spider-like. They have 4 legs. They do not come down in boots, though. Instead, they come down in like spikes and grabbing onto things. It has a small body that these 4 legs come up and off of, and almost like a thorax off the back. Looks mechanical, though, as you can hear something whirring and turning on the inside. From there, there are what looks to be like 2 little microphones, almost like it's trying to pick up sound. And two appendages attached to the main body of it on either side, next to the front legs, kind of poking out with like 3 prongs.
Damn. Okay.
See the two of them move in a pair as they move out. They will.
They will fuck off.
They pull out a gun and shoot themselves in the head.
No.
That's Sam's move.
That's my MO.
You watch as they begin to move forward into the main hallway, passing by you, not noticing you.
Nice.
As one of them goes left and one of them goes right.
So one of them's going in the direction of Nanook and
Yoko.
Yoko.
And with that, we'll move on to Gustav.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm feeling bad that it's been the...
It's fine. It's not anybody's fault that I fell down.
No, it is one person.
No one's fault at all.
Oh. Hey, it's not my fault that I rolled terribly.
I was implying myself, but okay.
Yeah.
It's Hammy's fault.
Hammy. Fuck Hammy. That guy's for real. That guy sucks.
Hammy seems handy though.
Hamdy.
Hamdy. No. Like I said, is it Aether Head or is it
Dunderwake.
Dunderwake.
I like Dunderwake personally.
I mean, yeah. I can see why.
But you have pulled yourself up and out of some frigid water. Managed to make it on the backside of a access shaft that leads to the boot. This has not been written down, or like this is not stencil on. It looks like it has been basically graffitied on the backside, almost like somebody wrote it as just like a marker for themselves.
Okay.
You're on the small landing as you realize this ladder continues to go up for a while, but the boot is also right here.
Oh.
It does look like it has a key card that is required on the backside of it.
I will try one of my key cards.
Both key cards do not work.
Both key cards do not work. I'm gonna get on the radio and be like, hello. I'm outside door. Can you get me in?
I would have turned my radio back on
I'm
after
talking to the
talking
fourth
with
guy. I'm talking to the fourth guy.
Daedalus.
Daedalus.
Yeah.
I can't even get out of this room.
My key cards don't work. What do?
What key cards do you have?
I'll look at the key cards. What do I have?
They are key cards that have like little symbols of the sun on it,
Yep.
with a 1 and a 2 for the different clearance levels.
They have 2 suns, 1 and 2. Yeah.
Oh well, they're not gonna work. Those are
What one do I need?
you need a void walker or an engineer one.
Do you know where there might be one nearby?
I don't know which access shaft you're in particular.
I'm outside door of boot with.
There's lots of doors to the boot.
But it has graffiti.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I don't. It doesn't mean anything to me either.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do. Is there any way I can get through door without key card?
If you can bypass the lock,
Oh,
I don't know. Can you like force your way through it? Can you?
Force, I could try that.
Oh, I do not like how he responded to that. I did not like how he responded to that at all.
What would I do with force?
You can. I don't know. Try to bust the door down. You can. I don't. Do you have?
What if I is there any way I could jolt the mechanism to open door? If I overload it? Yeah.
I mean, maybe that might work. I don't know if it defaults closed or defaults open.
Well, let's try that.
Okay.
And I will do that.
Okay. So you take a brief moment, find the access panel, and after some work, go and roll me a know-how check.
Okay. 3 successes.
Okay.
Spice.
You get in there, and you do manage to overload it.
Force work.
And you can hear the latch depressurize.
I did it. I am Gustav. I did something.
I am Gustav.
Yes,
I imagine this is just all holding down the button on the.
Yes. He never lets go. He has it taped open. You guys can never say a word.
I'm alone down here. It's awful. I am going to make friend.
Okay. Yeah. You open the access panel and you see that there is. Walking through here, there's a kind of like this tight crawlway that you have to make yourself through, and then another small latch which is just mechanically locked. So you just open it up, and you're in a small bathroom.
This is not where I thought I'd end up. Hello, data person, data man,
Daedalus.
data man. I am in bathroom near that spot.
That's wonderful. You made it through the door.
Yeah, where to go now?
All right. That's probably near the offices.
Okay.
For the control room.
Sure.
So I'd recommend, if you can poke your head through, make sure that there's nobody there, and see what the panels are doing.
Do I see anybody?
You poke your head through, and how do I put it? Poking your head through, there is this large room that has a convex glass encasement going around it. See, in the center is what looks to be like what you'd assume is a reactor. It is very bright. You see the lenses here are polarized to make sure that it's not blinding by any means. And there's this large crucible holding onto something. Water has gotten into this room, into this control room, and is starting to raise up. The entire thing is immediately boiling. The entire area is boiling, and you can feel the heat starting to radiate through the glass and through the walls themselves as it is just filling with steam. It is hard to see in here. And that immediately lets you know, oh, there's got to be a crack somewhere. If you're dealing with the steam and everything being able to get through here and into this area, it is no longer secured.
Data man. It's hot in here. Water boiling, steam everywhere.
In the control room,
Yeah.
you have your hazmat suit on?
Yeah, huh?
That only works for so long. Find a door, get out.
Get out. Like, what about the stop?
Like go to the panel.
Okay, go into panel.
Do you see there's a big red button.
Big red button.
As you look over, there's a big red button.
I see big red button.
Pull button out.
Pull button out.
Pull button out.
Pulling button out.
You pull
I heard
button
pull
out.
butt now.
Pulling butt out.
As it rotates over, you realize you pull it all the way back. This isn't just a button that you push. It's actually a access.
Oh.
As you pull it out, there's this large cylinder that is empty. He's like, is there anything in there?
No.
Fuck.
What do you want me to do? Fill it with water or something?
No.
What needs to be in there?
Control rod.
Oh.
Oh, they mentioned the control rod. I have my radio on.
You did say you turned back on after chatting with them.
What? Something about Smith wanting the control rod, right? What was?
Oh, what?
What did Yoko say?
Yoko said Linnell was looking for the control rod, and Linnell thought that somebody up in the control deck had the control rod.
Okay, I will keep note of that.
A lot of control.
Yeah, no rod. Put back.
Dad's.
What do?
We're gonna have to find it.
Well, we're gonna have to find it. It doesn't sound like you're doing very much finding, friend.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
If there's no control rod for you to like re-enter and readjust and reseat or anything like that, I'd say close that port, get out of there as quickly as possible because there's nothing else you're gonna be doing for now.
Okay. Is there any way I can get to you from here?
If you're where I think you are, which it sounds like you are because you found the button, I should be.
Big red butt found.
Yeah. should be able to exit out of the office door itself, and hopefully none of the malus things are out there as well.
The what?
Malus Iris.
What's that?
They were workers that Smith made to help out with things where like we can't go.
Robot stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like to do things like this.
Well, I will try and get to you without being spotted, I guess. Do you have key cards?
I do. I have key cards. Mine's not working on my side.
Okay, I'll come get those. I mean you.
That sounds like a threat. Very much sounds like a
Okay, I
threat.
tried to come find you, haha.
Okay.
I will go and try to find Data Man.
You got it.
I love that nickname.
Data Man. What are you?
All right. You go through the project deck itself, and as you kind of like open up into the rest of Gamma deck, opening it up, you realize this is an engineer's maze.
Mm-hmm.
There is a ton of labeling in nothing that you understand.
Mm-hmm.
They have like ohm readings. They have different symbols. People have left sticky notes over what other things are supposed to mean. They have ranges that have been crossed out and like relabeled about like what certain things are supposed to be quote unquote safe and what things aren't. You see that like looking down in here, it is terrifying how much of this section was jerry-rigged before the crash.
It is a engineer's paradise by the fact that they are the only people that understand.
Correct.
Yeah.
Redneck engineers.
And as you enter on through, can I please get a instinct check from you?
Yes. Until success.
Okay.
Duly noted.
Duly noted. As you look through, it does dawn on you, like in a very, the most basic sense of the term, there's probably only ever two main ways to go. Because there's a circle. It's got to come back on itself eventually, right?
Uh-huh.
So if you choose one way, even if you fuck up, you should come back around.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, Data Man, I'm coming. I'm going to go in big circle and figure out way to get to you. Yeah.
Yeah. As you continue on through and kind of like moving through some of these bulwarks, you see that there are.
I will be quiet as mouse.
Please go and give me a stealth check. So using body for that.
For success.
Delightful.
2 6.
6 is good enough. As you move on through, you do see that there's a area that says garage. And kind of like poking your head through as you go by, there are a bunch of Voidwalker suits, half created, half made. It seems like this entire area is a construction room for these. Chassis is like kind of put up onto hooks and things like that. And there looks to be somebody messing with one of them.
Data Man. Data Man. Stop to Data Man.
Yeah?
There's somebody in the garage.
Oh, who is it?
Don't know. I'm not from here. I don't know.
Talk to him yet?
No. They're messing with Voidwalker suits.
Okay, they're probably like a void walker, I would guess.
But should I try talk?
You're here to help, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I there's a lot that went on here. I don't know who's friend and foe.
That's fair. What are they wearing?
I don't know. Let me look.
Put your head back around.
Hey, what are you wearing?
Hey, what color is your shirt?
You see that they're wearing a jumpsuit. And so it's like kind of like blue coveralls, all the way up, zipped up. They are fairly pale and thin, but they have like hair. It looks to be kind of like this dirty blonde. They have no shoes on. It looks like they're just rocking bare toes. as they're moving through, dealing with a bunch of stuff. Across, they have like tool belt on. You see that they have a bunch of hand tools, things like that, as well as what appears to be a gun on one of their hips. At a cursory look, that is no gun that you've ever seen before. It looks like it's been made.
I describe all of this to Data Man.
That is concerning. Most people aren't supposed to have guns.
Should I talk or move on?
That's really in your own self-interest. Like, you need to make that choice for you. I'm not going to tell you to go talk to a guy with a gun in the middle of a wrecked spaceship.
That is fair logic, Data Man. Why you Data Man?
I am starting to like this name more and more.
Can I close the garage?
There are large blast doors. If you wanted to, I suppose you could just hit a button.
I would like to hit a button.
Cool. Click. This is a click rule at this point in time. As you hit the button, kind of a click rule. This is an augmented click rule. Because as you hit it, you immediately hear as the doors start to actuate. This guy unholsters his gun, turns around, and draws on you immediately. What are you going to do just before these doors shut?
We'll sprawl.
Cool, give me a body check.
Okay. 3 success.
Ooh. So, this game's still fairly new.
Yes.
I had an idea for what to do when you have matching successes, which is highest total,
Oh, cool.
All of the dice or all the successes?
all the successes,
14.
15.
I don't like that rule.
All of a sudden, you don't like
The re-roll rule better.
Yeah, that's fun.
No, this is a legitimate question.
No, I do like that rule.
Yeah,
I don't
I
like
like
it
it.
right now. But
I mean, it's a quicker game than re-rolling until
yeah.
That's why I was thinking
the
about it.
tiebreaker.
Okay. Gun goes off. No questions asked. They turn around, fire at you. And as they do, you see this person is pockmarked with what looks to be like burns, holes, a variety of old and new scars across their face, as one of their eyes is now gray from blindness. As they draw fire, they draw unnaturally quickly. And as it boom, it hits you, you are going to take 2 bodies.
Ow.
As the door then shuts.
Gustav got shot, but guys, yeah.
You say it in the radio?
Yeah.
Doors work both ways, bud.
What?
Doors work both ways.
I'm gonna break the panel. I'll overload it again.
Okay.
Nope.
Overload it. Go ahead and give me a body check.
3 success.
So you walk up, overload it, and essentially just, how do you do it? Walk up, send your hand through it, really hoping that this works both ways. And you immediately hear on the other side, meaning it worked.
Are you sure those work both ways? Because this one don't.
Hate it.
Better hope he doesn't get one of those suits.
Yeah.
But you have somebody trapped in a room. They drew and fired on you.
Okay. Guy is locked. I'm gonna go find you now.
You got it. If you could, go and give me an instinct check or anything else that you'd like to use to locate.
3 success.
Good to know. All right. Ba-ba. Trying to look around and find a man. This space station is huge. It is massive. Like I said, it is the size of an entire football stadium itself has fallen down to the ground here. And there are sections where, as you are making your way through, you realize Arctic water is starting to get through. And as you get to one of these sections, it is starting to get through quickly with quite a bit of force. Starting to fill the area itself. As you have to kind of find a way to pick and navigate around, you kind of have a choice here, which is you can try and bowl your way through, right? Getting through this standing water. Yes, you have a hazmat suit and it is tight. Ooh, you got shot. It is no longer airtight. So you do have a few things kind of working against you currently. So you realize, A, you are not in a secured area anymore. Water is getting through, and you do not know if that same water is also feeding back through where the reactor is. You're guessing it's cold enough that it's probably from a different break. That is only a hope, though.
Nope.
As you are making your way through, you can either turn back around, find a new way, or bolt through the water and try and...
Or I could try to climb through.
Yeah, if you like. Okay. As the water starts to fill up the area, you instead move off to the side, kind of scaling the sides of the walls and picking a few choice pieces that you can walk on. For better traction and everything like that, you realize, hey, this suit's already gone.
Oh.
The usefulness of it is gone.
Hold off.
You pull it off, that way you actually have access to your hands and feet and start to move your way across. Okay. And as you start to delve deeper into the rest of Gamma Deck, we will move back over to our other two trusty companions, mainly Nanook and your new friend Yoko. As you can hear skittering quadrupedic footsteps making its way down the hallway towards you.
And do we go back into the restroom?
I assume that you had.
We will hide as best we can. I'm assuming there's stalls. We will stand on toilets and make ourselves small.
Okay. That is one success for Yoko.
What do I roll?
She only had one dice. Roll me a body for her.
Body.
And if you have anything else that you want to add to this or argue for, I'm more than happy to hear it.
Okay, body. So I have brawny now, so I lower the threshold for successes on body checks to 3 to 6.
Nice.
2 6s.
Oh, sure. Well, let's see if that's a crit. It is a crit.
Yay!
So, a crit for you. Unfortunately, not enough successes for Yoko. So.
Goodbye, Yoko. It was nice knowing you.
As this construct starts to skitter into the room, you hear, as it does not notice the tripwire,
Excellent.
click. You and Yoko have cover here. There was still something set up to explode.
Okay.
So, I need... Click, this is a reaction check for you. You hear it happen while you're up here hiding away as this thing was going to start scouring the area. The tripwire goes and you hear Yoko... Oh, fuck.
Shit.
It's going to be a reaction roll of some sort, but it's your choice what you would like to do in this moment. If it is just hunker down, hope that the stalls here will provide you cover, things like that,
Grab
100%
Yoko
viable.
And use her as a shield.
It's like that scene in the Deadpool movie.
Well, it's fine, you're healing factor.
Don't worry, you're gonna regenerate. Regenerate?
You can regenerate?
You're gonna live. I'm gonna live.
Oh god. I will hunker down and just hope that this thing is either dead or leaves.
Okay. If you could, please go and give me a body reaction roll. The difficulty of this, if you're the one in the path of it, is automatically a 3.
And about
You-
the explosion.
To avoid the explosion.
Yeah.
Right. You are in cover and hunkering down below and kind of off to the side here. For you, it is legitimately only a 1.
I rolled 2 successes.
Beautiful.
I rolled 0.
Yoko only has 1 chance in this because she only has 1 body.
Can I? Wait.
What a hell of a way to die.
I don't have that. Shit.
Killed by your own trap that you didn't even set off. Would be funny.
Rip.
6.
Oh,
Hey.
She crit.
She lives another day until she gets shot by a robot.
Anthony, from the other room, you hear as a large explosion goes off. You hear shrapnel bouncing around inside of the walls itself as the rest of you inside the room itself immediately deaf. There is just tinnitus ringing in your ears as you feel the reverberation, the shockwave of it actually start to hit. Mirrors in this room shatter and break.
set up a hell of a trap.
As this thing, not smart enough to get a click roll.
Nice.
I kid you not, crit fails.
Like, it is dead.
As I need to check the stats for this thing. It might have just taken it out entirely. They had a body of 4 and armor of 2. It deals 3 damage, and it critically failed. So yes, that's double that is 6.
It dies.
You defeated the monster.
We did it.
Yoko did it.
I knew it.
I'm still going to whisper to her not to move.
What?
Hearing the explosion.
I'm going to look over the stall. And then I'm going to go back down and we're going to wait because that was big boom. And I don't know what is coming.
Hearing the explosion, I'm just going to turn my radio on to like lowest viable volume. Just like a little eek. So I'll hear if anybody says anything. Be like, hello?
I'm Gustav.
Yep, there's an explosion up here. Trying to see if Nanook's okay.
We're fine for now. Be
Okay.
quiet. Don't know what's coming.
Everything's fine. How are you? Thank you for getting the reference.
Yeah, I got you. You wait a beat, and Anthony, you hear metal footsteps stopping, turning around, back towards you and down the hallway. As it goes by the cafeteria and further down to towards where the explosion was.
Oh, okay. So it's the one that split off. It just
Yep. Double back on its side.
Radio's off still. I'm just gonna push the button over and over to try to get a static noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as a whatever that may be interpreted as.
Okay. You, super deaf. So you take a brief moment, take a beat. How long are you waiting?
As long as I have to. I don't want to poke my head out.
Okay.
Wait for the deafness to go away.
It never does. So. you die in here of starvation.
No. Can't make me.
Well, no, you don't, because you eat Yoko.
Poor Yoko.
Okay. Survival of the fittest.
Okay. Take a brief moment.
Code Yoko.
And
I always love it when Andrew does that. Oh.
In the... Oh, wait.
stepping in over the remnants of the first creature that blew up, you hear something kick on. Reveal yourself for the Minos Directive. As large footsteps.
Is he still deaf?
He is. So actually, neither of them hear this. You more feel something moving through in a muddle.
They are being king.
Am I gonna get fucking lit the fuck up?
You might.
You are in the stall with, I'm assuming Yoko's in the next stall over. You said you had to like peek your head over, right? You feel as this thing moving, actually feeling like impact on the floor due to how heavy it is and how like pointed the spines that it's walking on are. You still haven't gotten a good look at whatever this thing is. So from your kind of vantage point, all you see is hooked spines kind of like grabbing into the floor as it moves across. And then you feel the impact as a large shockwave kind of hits the stall that you're in. Nothing happens to you, but you can feel and see the top of the door break open on the side that Yoko's on as something punches through and rips her out of the stall without even being able to see her. Hands are flying everywhere. You see her punching down as feet are starting to move around as it and just moves out of this bathroom with her.
Godspeed, soldier.
Patrick, we saved the city.
I still have other people to save. She just wasn't savable.
She also knew where they were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just, all right.
I'm also still deaf.
This is true. After a few more moments, everything goes still. After a little bit after that, you can just start to get a little bit of your hearing back. Enough to hear static over the radio. I almost said microwave.
Over the microwave.
Did he fucking EMP me? Radio's not working?
No, radio is working.
No, he keeps.
No, I was doing that when I saw the other thing coming in your direction, but you were deaf.
Yeah. To warn you, but you're deaf.
No, you figured out what was there.
Yeah. Yoko found out. Yoko got taken.
What? How?
robot man. Over.
Is she alive?
I'm gonna peek my head over the stall. Is there any bits of Yoko?
No.
I think so. She left alive.
Okay. Do I hear any spider bot footsteps?
You do. I'm starting to head back your way.
Yep. I think they're coming here. I'm gonna turn my radio off so I don't get napped as well.
You can actually hear struggling before it even like turns the corner. It's like, let me go, as it just bink, 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 as her like little fists are starting to hit against metal. As it turns the corner from your little vantage point where you were hiding before, you do see it just saunters on forth. She is wrapped up in what looks like cabling with just her arms out as she's trying to like hit this thing, beat it as hard as she can. Her hands are now starting to turn bloody. She's punched it so many times.
Do I have... So how close was the first Voidwalker suit that I hopped into when we got down here to the door?
From where you are now, behind like the
Like to the shaft
lunch
door.
bar. Oh, to the shaft? Not very far at all.
And it had a little bit of power.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a break for it.
Okay. At this point in time, I need two things.
Yep.
One, I need initiative. Two, we need to go to break.
Yep.
So,
You want to do initiative after break?
yeah, we'll do initiative after break. Thank you guys very much. We will go to break and we will be back here in a little while. So, we love you. Toodaloo. If I can find break. There it is. Ah!
fucking rip it.
You know, as a person that complains when I fart,
He doesn't complain.
well, it's because I don't fart anymore.
Just bottle that shit up.
I do.
Yeah,
I know how rancid my shit is, so like I just spare you as often as I can.
That is, I feel appreciated and the bare minimum.
Like I don't even let little ones slip anymore. It's like nope, keeping that all in. I've cleared Andrew out of a room one too many times.
Not
You
even
cleared me out of an open garage.
I cleared you out of your own house.
It's true.
Nope.
Some bachelor's party.
It's good. It's a good time. Big rips, literally. Big farts.
I want Nick Jr.'s.
I love Nick.
Talking about my farts made you think of Nick Jr.
Well, it's what we ate before.
Oh. No?
Yeah.
I swear we walked down to a teriyaki place.
No.
I swear.
God bless America.
We did axe throwing. Went to Nick Jr.'s. Went to our house. Played some D&D.
I swear we went and had teriyaki then too.
Wait, was Sam there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was. I still have the character made for that session. I was there.
Yeah, it was me, Andre, Colby, you.
That was it.
Did you run the D&D or did you play the D&D?
I played the D&D. Colby ran the D&D.
Colby
Hey, it's your thing.
It was
You
a
want to run
kind of
something?
It was kind of a high level short adventure. Like the last thing I remember was we were trying to get through some kind of canyon or something.
Yeah, there was a canyon. I lightning arrowed a beholder directly in the eye.
Are you a ranger?
I was a melee ranger.
Nice.
I had a glaive or a pike that I was using. I asked Colby, I was like, hey, this technically isn't ammunition, so feel free to say no. And he's like, well, it's ranger, so you're already limited. Go for it.
They finally made a great subclass for melee ranger.
It's just a fighter.
No. The Colossus. It's a very good one. I think that's what it's called.
I haven't seen it yet. I've not been keeping up with
It's
5.5.
It is definitely a like you should be melee for this one, but it's nice. It actually looks like, and I don't hate on Ranger that much. I think there's a few that look fun, but that one particularly looks really fun.
I love the base ranger flavor.
Yeah,
Like on its own.
I like the subclass flavors because they actually feel different.
Yeah,
Like, you
they're
got
very
the-
distinct from each other.
Yeah, I like subclasses like the Fey Ranger, the new one. I like subclasses that allow you to use your class's like specific ability for other checks. Like I like the idea of, oh, I can make a persuasion check with my wisdom as that Fey Ranger. Like I like that.
It's funny because man, you and I agree on some things just from the different angles.
Yeah.
I don't like the Fey Ranger because that's already a variant rule that many people already use.
Yeah.
But I guess it is technically a variant rule, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just nicer when it's baked in.
All right. Everybody good to go?
Yeah.
Initiative.
True. While two of you roll me some initiative, I will recap the folks at home what happened before. So, last we left off, our two guys up on the community hab deck dug their way through, found a woman hiding in a women's restroom called Yoko. She was a survivor, knew where a few other survivors were, and was just like, hey, if you guys are actually here to help, which seems like you are, I'm happy to assist you in assisting me and my friends and stuff like that. Get the fuck out of here. To that, she told you guys a little bit about what happened in here, that things had gone from bad to worse over the course of like about a month, a little under a month. And that culminated in the Aetherwake falling down to the ground. During that time, Gustav had dug himself out of his icy hole and into one of the access shafts leading back into a bathroom down on the boot gamma deck, and found himself in a control room. This control room was the control room for Project Icarus, which is the reactor that powered the rest of the Aetherwake itself. You, under the tutelage and oversight, radio oversight of Mr. Dataman himself, Daedalus, went through the panel, opened up the main control rod, found shit wasn't there, which is a problem because that is integral. So, as a result, you're like, well, I need to go find Mr. Dataman and bust him out so he can help us find it and eventually bring things back in line. You went through, found a pale man working in a garage, decided, nah, don't like that, have some bad experiences with that, shut the door. Mm-hmm. Before you could shut the door, though, he did shoot you.
Big rips.
Big rips indeed. Messing you up a little bit. From there, you had to traverse some icy water, climb up and over it instead of going through it. Smart man. And continue on your way. During that time, our other two friends here had, Anthony decided that you were going to try and find a way to bypass the elevator and see if you guys get up to the control deck, because that's where Professor Linnell, another person that you guys are looking for, reportedly thought the control rod would be. And maybe you guys find some other stuff up there. So you bypassed the security, got the lift to come down to you, where unfortunately it seemed like there were some people in it already. And by people, I mean more of these kind of prowler type Malus Iris is what Yoko had referred to them as. Two of them stepping off, about medium size, medium class. One of them heading to the right, one of them heading to the left, not seeing our good friend here, Anthony. Instead, making their way down to the bathroom that Yoko and Nanook were hiding in. You guys took a brief moment, stopped there. The first one setting off a trap that Yoko had apparently placed there, trying to secure the area so it's a place that she could feel safe. Detonating, it critically failed the reaction roll required not to get messed up by this thing, and it took it out. You guys thinking, oh, thank God. The issue is taken care of itself. It's amazing. We're all good to go. Nope. Second Prowler.
What about number 2?
Second Prowler doubled back, hearing the explosion itself and making its way in. Stopped and said something about the Minos Directive, saying surrender to the Minos Directive. You guys stayed very, very still, assuming that, hey, if we just don't say anything, we don't make a sound, it won't know that we're here. It'll just keep on going, which it did not. Shooting through the stall door that Yoko was hidden in, ripping her through the door itself, busting it down, and capturing her in some cables. The Prowler then made its way back to the main lift, where our good friend Anthony was waiting for it. Anthony, realizing he had to make a decision, either save Yoko and try and put up a fight against this thing, or let Yoko go and possibly lose any information on where some of the other survivors and other important people may be, decided to leap into action and started to make a bolt for it, going for the down Voidwalker suit in hopes that you might be able to hop in it and assist. So with that, I ask you guys to please roll me some initiative.
Where... This is going to change what I try to do for the roll.
Sure,
where am I at in the process of trying to... Is it before I start running for the roll, or is it as I'm on the way?
You running notified them that you were there. That is what starts
so as I'm running.
Yeah, so you've crossed about halfway over to halfway through this cafeteria.
Awesome.
There are cafeteria tables. There are other things like that going on. You can take cover and stuff as you are running.
Yep.
If there's anything you have in mind, feel free to say. I kind of like stealing from the Pathfinder rules, whereas it doesn't just have to be body for your initiative roll. You can pick something else if you have something in mind.
Yep.
Just state it when you're rolling. So with that, grab some initiative rolls. I'm going to roll real quick for Yoko. See if she succeeds or not.
Yeah.
No. So Yoko goes at the bottom of next turn.
Will I roll initiative or...
Yeah, 100%. You can hear this happening down the hallway. It'll take you a minute to get there, but you certainly can. Oh, Forge, why are you doing this to me now?
Got a weird thing going on.
So I either have
Rubbing
1
it.
or 4, depending on the clinical insights.
Now he's rubbing it.
And what I was looking at trying to do was see the path of most cover from this thing, from the cafeteria tables, anything else that might have been gone down, other suits and things like that, to try to navigate through. It'll hear me for sure, but trying to stay out of sight or direct line of sight. So I'm trying to use the dangers.
I would say no to clinical insight. Clinical insight, for those of you at home, is you can add know-how to a roll to derive what dangers, intended uses of equipment, or an area not normally understood by others. I think anybody can understand.
No, fair.
There's a large fuck-off robot that is trying to snatch people up.
Yep, to 1.
2 for my initiative.
2 for you. So, initiative 1, initiative 2.
Yep.
Gustav is here in spirit to support. Yeah.
I wish he wasn't.
What's the Gustav hate is just unwarranted.
Sorry, can I ask one more question?
It's mainly
The
Mr.
bot.
Mawady.
Were there apparent cameras or anything on it as well?
It seems to have a sensory array. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Boom. And let's go ahead and get some
Spiderbot. Roll out.
Spiderbot.
Lobotomites. Like a droidica.
Oh yeah, the roll up.
Yep.
Roll up boys.
Roll up, boys. Yeah. Droidicas.
All right. So, the Prowler, which is what I've named it, did get 4 successes.
Oh god.
So it goes first.
Big rips.
We got Prowler. We got Nanook. We got Anthony. And Yoko. At the bottom of the next round. So, with that, the Prowler is going to see you make a break for it, running over to the Voidwalker suit. It is going to clock you and just say, submit to the Minos Directive. As it will then shoot. You realize the kind of small claw-like things on the front of it are grappling hooks as it shoots out and is going to try and grab you.
Hey, rat.
Against body.
Against body. 2 successes.
Yep.
All right.
Because I'm down 1 from and climbing still, right?
Oof. All right. That sucks. Boom, it's going to slam into you, and you feel this thing large comparatively to you. It grabs around your kind of waist and hips and immediately starts to rip you back. You feel yourself dragging down. It actually clocks you against one of these tables that start to make you closer. You're going to, apologies. You started probably about 30 feet away from it. As it is starting to drag you towards it, you've been dragged 20 feet. So you're now within 10 feet or very close.
Okay.
That is its turn.
Do I still have the supplies at the Voidwalker equipment for the rivet gun?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I assumed you had all that kind of stuff on you.
I didn't know if it would be fair to have it being dragged with me or not. I didn't know.
I assumed you had it like on a backpack or something like that. 100%.
Making sure we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. You did not take any damage from this though. It's just a grapple.
Okay.
That'll bring it to Nanook. You hear distantly, submit to the Minos Directive. A kind of like robotic, pre-recorded voice, and down the way, as you realize your buddy definitely got clocked.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the stall. And I'm gonna look at the ground at the robot on the ground. How fucked up is it?
The one that was on the ground?
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
That thing got blitzed. It was a fairly large explosion itself, but it also looked like it was a shrapnel bomb that had been set off. So all of the interconnecting like hoses and things like that were used got minced.
Almost like
So-
she set that up specifically for that thing.
Essentially, you realize that 2 cameras are still kind of trying to focus in. It is still alive, quote unquote. Still active, I should say. What happened was the hydraulics and the motors and things like that make it work got shredded, and it has no pressure.
Okay.
So it can't actually pick itself back up. And
How big are the cameras?
fairly small, only about that big.
I'm looking for a big hunk of something that I can try and rip off.
Oh yeah, 100%. You can take one of its legs.
Sure. I'm gonna take one of its legs and then start running down the hall.
One of the legs, they are made out of metal, but as you get a better look at this thing, while it has metal plating kind of up and around the tops, it looks like it has a bunch of hydraulic cables or hydraulic hoses and cables that are kind of like making this thing move, almost like a real spider.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's like the pressurization. Yeah.
And so as you take a brief moment and just bend one of these back, the hose is already gone. All you gotta do is knock one of the pins out, and the entire kind of like longer arm assembly pink, comes right off. So you can go ahead and take that. If you like, you can take your action and move very far, which would get you to the entrance
Yes.
of the cafeteria.
I will do that.
Beautiful.
Very
You got
fond
it.
of these.
All right. That'll bring it to Anthony. You are considered grappled.
Yeah. And grappled for this is it essentially the same as?
Grapple for this is closer to restrained as far as 5e. You need to kind of like break out of it to get away.
Oh, but I can still use my arms.
Yes.
Okay. Do I see on the bot any access panels for like inputting commands or things like that?
There's a few different access panels. You're not quite sure what they're for though, without being able to like look into it further. It seems to have one on its main body that's kind of like right behind the, I would say the sensory cluster that I was talking about before. There's one towards the back of whatever thorax this kind of like is operating as. You can hear metal sliding around on the inside of it. And yeah, so there's 2.
Okay. As it's pulling me in, I assume there's clutter on the ground.
100%.
I'm gonna try to find a big old pointy piece of metal and just grab onto it and kind of leverage it in front of me so it's going to pull it into itself. And I'm gonna try to aim for the sensory cluster.
Oh, I like that so much. Go ahead and make me an attack roll. I will say you can 100% use know-how for this because you're trying to have it do it to itself. It's not like you're trying to strike it. Yeah, beautiful.
Kick it in the dick.
Box.
2 successes.
2 successes, unfortunately, a failure for this. So as you feel yourself starting to get dragged towards it, you grab this like large, essentially these tables here were bolted down, but during whatever explosion had happened in here previous to you guys, one of these tables got ripped off and it was just left as a like piece. So you grab the entire table, like start heading towards it. You can literally feel it stop pulling though, as it is smart enough to know, hey, I don't want to hurt myself.
Yep. Okay.
All right. That'll bring to Yoko. Yoko can't do anything this turn. She's just freaking out as she's like trying her best to like get through and try to like break out of all these like cables and all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately for her, she doesn't have her head screwed on straight at the moment. She's kind of just freaking out. That'll bring it to the Prowler, who is going to drag you the rest of the way in and start making its way for the lift. It will use its action, drag you the rest of the way in, and you'll feel it move on to the lift itself.
Getting dragged on the floor.
No, it is all the way up to its body.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it will do that. So, from there, Nanook, you've seen this spider-like creature grab your friend, drag him all the way on, and has entered the lift. I would say you are within far, so about 100 feet.
I'm assuming both of its hands are occupied.
Currently.
Okay.
He's holding to people.
What is around me? Anything else around me? Do I hear any other robots?
You don't hear any robots currently. There is all the rubble and things like that from before, and you do see off to the side there is the Voidwalker suit that your buddy was trying to pilot earlier when he was hiding. He did make a comment that it seems like it's the only one that's kind of left standing and put together. But there are additional, just other Voidwalkers and things like that here that do have their own bits and bobs going on.
I guess I'm just gonna try and get to the Voidwalker that has Anthony.
The one that's dragging him. Okay. So you make a break for it. You run up to him, and no check required. You just clear the distance, but that will be your action. So you wind up standing in the center of this lift, right next to Auntie, right next to this contraption, and Nanook. Or not Nanook, sorry, Yoko.
Okay.
So after that, that'll bring to Yoko's turn. Yoko is going to try and calm the fuck down and try to figure out a better way out of this. So she will use her know-how instead.
You could call Yoko the bloody-handed.
As she is essentially, she's not trying to fight off the grip as much as she's trying to find any way to slip out of this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not enough. I'll bring to the Prowler. The Prowler.
But I don't get a turn.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
You 100% get a turn. No, my apologies.
Okay.
No, you certainly do.
Wow, Andrew.
I'm a bad man.
Yeah.
Bad DMU.
Oh, you were just gonna start hurling.
So it has to be by the foot.
Jeremy, that's what I'm gonna do.
It has you by like the lower half.
Oh, okay. So like wrapped up by it essentially.
Straight.
I'm going to attempt to use the makeshift rivet gun to shoot into the cable.
Sure.
Let's try to break free.
You got it.
Want body?
That would definitely be a body check. You're just trying to hit it.
But he needs to know how to use it.
I fail.
Okay. You bring out this rivet gun, line it up, and nothing really happens. It is at that point in time that you watch one of the legs of this thing as your buddy Nanook enters on in, just hits a button, and the doors close behind you.
It's smart.
As it will kind of gesture with its body over to Nanook and just says, "Submit for the Minos Directive," as it will try and slam you with Anthony.
Oof. Andrew does love his creatures that hit people with other motherfuckers. So
I do like hitting a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
can't blame you. It is a great opportunity.
2.
Nope.
What's your body though?
1.
Oh no.
So I had 2 to start and then lost the one before.
No.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. Well, as this misses your buddy Nanook, it does pile drive you into the wall. You do not take any damage, and I do not say this because I don't want to kill you. I do.
I know.
I say this because that is not the objective of this particular thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
During that, though, you literally feel as it something spooled up inside of it and then launched. You can feel a battery of air from the same port that this grappling hook extended from originally to reuse it as a shot.
Oh.
There's something mechanically happening inside. Beautiful. All right. That'll bring it to Nanook. You are now in a this main lift with this kind of contraption, this creature. These main lifts are large enough that they can house probably 2 Voidwalker suits at the same time, 2 regular large-sized ones. So it's not like you are cramped in an elevator as much as you are in a very large cage.
Yeah. I want to take my spear and aim for one of the hydraulic lines on the arm that's holding Antony.
Okay. Point of contention. You have hydraulic arms that are using the legs. The thing that is holding Antony is a cable that is coming out from the main carapace. So it is just a port that is shot through. There's no articulating arm.
Okay.
You could try and jam inside the port. You could try and like slip underneath some of the cables, or just start nicking, like hydraulic lines in general. I'm more than happy to do that. I just want to make sure you're not getting
exposed.
Yeah, 100%.
What type of cable is it?
It seems like steel cable.
Cably.
Okay. How does the claw like actuate if it's just a cable? It like shoots out.
Yeah, that's a great question. It does have some sort of apparatus. The issue being that the large scale, you have cable. Cable is hollow. You do have a hydraulic line going through it, but it is not exposed. It is covered by the rest of the cable.
Okay. Okay.
If you could, please go and give me a know-how check, actually, to try and grab a little bit more information on this.
Am I investigating for clues?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Jinkies. A lot of dice.
Four.
That is what you needed for this. Every time it uses one of these grappling things, you can hear the metal sliding on metal inside the thorax area in the back, meaning there's something spooling and releasing back there.
So it's like a winch.
Yep.
Okay.
Meaning if you want to stop the movement, if you break something in the middle of the thorax, that'll probably do it.
Can I use the big fuck off leg I've retrieved to try and bash it?
Bash the thorax or just hit it?
Where the cabling mechanism is.
Thorax. You got it. Cool. You can just hit it. That is going to be an improvised weapon. So 2-handed improvised weapon, so it's going to be body, and the damage would be -1 if you hit.
Okay. Trying to think of what the damage is.
2-handed, so it'd be 2 damage.
Okay.
Flat. 2 damage.
Dos.
2.
It's unfortunately not quite enough. I'll tell you guys up front right now, it has a body of 4. It's one of those things where you guys need to work together.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
Unless you had like a soldier or something like that.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That would be really helpful.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your guys' soldier is
Only he wasn't European.
says the other Europeans. Well, kind of, yeah.
He's not European.
Inuit. Okay, you got it.
Stop here to help. What are you, Dave?
Boom, boom. Nanook. Anthony.
Where relative to the crawler am I right now?
The prowler.
Sorry, prowler. Yep.
I'd say you're probably about within melee, so like 5 feet. Kind of like screw you up against a wall because it missed.
Okay.
Directly in front of it.
Okay.
Because that's the only way that it can shoot.
Yep. I'm going to try to.
I just play with it sometimes, Just think about what could be in it.
I'm gonna intentionally go up to the sensory array with the intent of on the next attack distracting it right in front of the sensory array.
You got
So
it.
trying to pick whichever one looks the most like a camera, get in front of that, disorient it a little bit.
I love that. Cool. that will bring it to Yoko's turn. Yoko is going to actually use an ability. Coordinated strike, I think is what's called.
Self-destruct. Bless you.
Thank you.
Coordinated. Nope, not a group check. Apologies. I'll make sure I'm doing this right. Up. Yeah, she wouldn't have access to that yet, unfortunately. She has coordinated, which is not called shot. But coordinated is for a group check, not this. This is something different. All right. Well, instead, she will try and do her best, seeing that you run up to the sensory array, to just be as much of a problem as possible for this thing.
Nice.
At the same time that Nanook is going to go for an attack. That'll bring to the Prowler, though, who is going to take its turn and activate the lift. Doors close. You guys can feel yourself going back up the lift. And it will, again, try and make just a regular slam attack against Nanook. I'm trying to pin you, essentially.
Okay.
Ooh, that's one success. That's not going to be enough against your body.
Yippee!
All right, Nanook.
I will also help. I'm going to. You're going for the sensory array?
You got two people helping you currently. Specifically
Oh, I thought we were helping him. Okay. So he was going for the sensory array. Would I even know that? What is Yoko doing right now specifically? Just trying to be a problem?
you. Flailing her legs as best as possible, just trying to kick at it and like flail in a way to like get it off balance.
I'm gonna use my spear, two-handed, and try and jab at. My goal is to try and get one of them free so that they can help me better. Who looks like they would be the easiest to get free?
Probably your buddy Anthony here, because he's not currently coiled up. He got shot. So he has some slack on the line.
Okay, I'm going to go for the line
Beautiful, you got it.
with the spear.
All right.
So that's not an improvised weapon. It would just be my body.
And then whatever help, right?
Correct. So you're trying to get in the way of the sensors, all that kind of stuff. I'll go and call that a know-how check. I think that's fair.
It's half, right?
Yep, half your know-how. And she is literally shouting swears and stuff at it the best
Nice.
she can. If she had the ability taunt, she'd be using it. So that'll be half her presence. So that'll be, I think, 2 know-how and 2 presence to you.
4 extra.
4 extra dice. Yeah, Yoko worked in HR essentially.
Nice.
She knows all the words you're
That's
not
why
allowed
she's
to say,
cutthroat.
Okay, so
and
I
she's
have
saying them all.
7.
Excuse me.
4?
That is exactly what you needed.
Good, because I also rolled 3 ones.
Oh no.
That would have sucked. Because if let's say I had 8 dice and I rolled
Yeah,
4 successes and then a 4 ones, I would have crit failed.
Yes.
Right? Excellent. Okay. Yeah. 4 successes.
Beautiful. You certainly hit. All right, and you do not pass the threshold. You met the threshold, so you don't do any extra damage. But that is going to be an immediate 2 damage to this thing. So as you bring your spear down, you pin the line, and there's immediate just a that you can hear. It is not drained yet. It is still actively moving, but the bring your spear down, you do manage to get in between the steel tines and actually hit the hydraulic line in the center that actuates this thing. So eventually this thing is going to bleed hydraulic fluid out and stop working.
Yeah.
All right. The question is, can you get it to stop working before you make it somewhere else?
Oh! We're gonna go see Mr. Smith. Or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't care. He sounds like a tool.
Excellent. Close out of the sheet that I needed. I'm back in it, though. We're good. There we go. Beautiful.
Boom.
All right. That was the top of Nanook's turn. That'll bring it back to Anthony.
Am I able to reach the panel on the shaft or the lift?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make it stop.
100%. There's a big old red E-stop button.
Yo.
Yeah. That'll be your action as you just, and you feel the entire thing stop. 100%.
Sounds good.
All right. That'll bring to Yoko. Yoko is going to look around a little bit. She will kind of thrash over as much as she can, and she's going to continue using her assist for Nanook.
Okay.
I'll bring it to the top. That'll bring the Prowler's turn.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, Fortnite be about to
Banes. The bane for this thing is the weak spot is its hydraulics.
Oh, nice.
So not only did you break through that, you actually did damage to its body, like its body score mechanically by
Oh,
doing it.
hell yeah.
Suck a dick.
Yeet.
You dirty clanker.
Suck a dick.
Yeah. For those of you at home, the
Clanker means.
no,
pretty
for those of you
good.
at home, we really want these monsters in most cases to be pretty scary, but we also want a method to deal with them. So the design mythos behind it is monsters should have a weak spot that once figured out should be exploited. So they figured out, hey, it has hydraulics, you know. Nanook figured that out because the other one that is already dead and started targeting them. And so, as such, you should get rewarded. So, you stop the lift. It is now upset. It is going to, with one of its legs, actually rear up and try to come forward with you. This is not a nice hit. This is trying to skewer you through.
Yep.
But it only has 2 to do it, so it's 50-50 shot.
Well, meets. Is it meets beats?
It is meets beats. And it does hit. So, Nanook, you have just stabbed this thing through, and as your friend reaches over, boom, hits the E-stop, you watch, before he can even really turn around to see what has happened, a metal leg has skewered through and hit him.
You did?
He's dying. Blaze of Glory.
Adrenaline.
As you are dying, you have one action you can do that will critically succeed, period. As you feel this thing stab through you, these sharpened spines that this thing walks on goes through just above your hip bone, severing through your rectus spinae out the front and skewering you to the side of the wall here.
Yep. How thick's the leg?
Oh.
How I flavor it.
It is fairly thick, but you do notice that it is thick this direction. The plating is fairly thin because it has to come down to a point.
I would say if it got like very large as it started getting up, if it was relatively the same.
Oh no, it will expand out
Yeah,
as it gets further up.
I will have the gear that I have on my back, the modified rivet gun. Try to charge through up its leg to get to the main source of the hydraulics and just have at it.
Okay. You push through the pain, go up the leg itself as you can see the joint that's kind of attached to. You bring your rivet gun down and fire at it into this kind of like pocket. Now that its leg is up and actuated, in fact, it hitting you is the thing that will undo it as you bring the rivet gun forward and fire through. As you do, you sever through the leg itself, and there's a gout. There's a mixture of blood and hydraulic fluid as you both start bleeding out in real time, looking at dead ends like sensories as the room starts to become pinholes for you. Nanook, you have 2 vials of adrenaline.
Oh, I do.
Stab him.
Time to go and stab him.
You run over, and as everything is about to fall into place for you, as you're about to say your final goodbyes, you feel something puncture the side of you, and you are hit with adrenaline.
Right in the throat.
You bleed out anyway.
Right in the tracheal artery.
We're gonna see how many shots you can take to your throat.
Pause.
Nobody made
many.
me pause.
No, that's what you say when somebody says something sus.
So
Unpause.
the
Sussy boy.
Okay.
the rules for this are kind of interesting as far as timing goes. Taking adrenaline will allow you to ignore degrading body for the rest of the scene. When taking damage while using adrenaline, you must mark how much damage you've taken. It does not take away from any body checks you would make during this time. At the end of the scene, you will take 1 stress and you will incur all of the body damage you were ignoring until now. Mechanically, you took out the Prowler. That is the end of that scene. Combat is done. Just after that, you've been hit with adrenaline.
It's a new scene. It's
It's a new scene.
It's a new scene.
Surprise.
But it stops degrading body. Your body is still 0.
Yeah.
You are now stuck in between death here. So you're just on the edge of consciousness currently as this thing falls down to the ground, releasing
Hit him again.
Yoko
Hit him once again.
and yourself.
Can you take me higher?
Nanook, you have a decision to make. There was reference to something called a Vita Chamber.
I do remember this. Where was it said that the Vita Chamber was?
That's the thing. You don't know.
Does Noko? Yoko?
Yoko, as in the owner. Yoko, where's the Vita Chamber?
There are a few. Zia, she is like down on the ground, literally trying to like stop the bleeding from for Anthony. She's like, there's a few around the ship. They have one in the command deck. There is one in the community habs, but it's like a ways away. Each deck technically has a Vita Chamber, but I don't know if they're still intact. I know the one in the community habs is like on the broken side, and like we weren't able to get to it. I don't know about the biohabs. The command deck is, I think, the only place that hasn't been broken.
We're on our way to the command deck.
You're e-stopped on your way to the command deck. The biohabs might have one instead. I don't know.
Where would the biohabs be in relation to us? Lower, higher?
Higher. You have to go to the biohabs and then to the command deck.
Biohabs where we came in, right?
Yep.
Oh, excellent. Let's go to the biohabs.
Okay.
So we emergency stop and then emergency stop at the biohabs because I'm assuming it's calling us up to the.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say, adrenaline is a great thing because it keeps you working when you're not supposed to. He's on a ticking time clock, right? You know, as many clocks do, they tick.
Hickory dickory dock.
You and Yoko are going to have to
Block.
Okay. I know how honor roll is. How much is your total body? 2?
Yeah.
Normal body? Cool. I'm gonna roll 2d6. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you the number.
But you have that long to live
In
in
seconds.
seconds.
He does have that long to live
Yeah.
in turns.
Oh, cool.
Skill check challenge.
Kind of.
How conscious am I right now?
You're fading in and out. You are
Okay.
well aware of the pain.
What if we double dose him on adrenaline?
You have a second surrender. I will remind you. At the end of the scene, you will take 1 stress as well as incur all the body damage you were ignoring until now.
You would double that up.
You would double the amount of stress that he takes.
He would die from stress.
Yeah, he'd die from stress overload.
Wouldn't the Vita Chamber probably remove stress?
Maybe.
I mean,
I'm trying to think if I'm gonna die either way from stress, except the one.
One way to find out.
Well, all right, we're going.
Okay.
My detective mustache says Vita Chamber.
All right. Yoko knows generally where things are. She does not understand all the things that are going on up here, but she does understand that, like the general layout. So she can help you and assist you in where to go. This is essentially a group check, though, between the 2 of you.
Okay.
You are conscious enough that you can give direction. You can talk. Haltingly. You cannot move.
Got it. That's what I was trying to.
So if you come up with something clever, you can speak on it, but
Can't do anything.
correct. So with that, you guys go through the same grisly sight of the Voidwalker suit that has been twisted 180 degrees. Out there as Yoko steps forward and just immediately tries not to throw up, seeing the half-finished toothpaste of a man.
Bruh.
Thank you. I really wanted to relive that.
Yep.
It's all I ever really wanted, actually.
Yoko is going to kind of like look left, look right. Again, left heading down, right heading up. She's going to it's that way. And she's going to point to the right, heading back up.
Was that the area we had explored yet at all, or no?
No, it's all brand new to you. Which will, Nanook, you're in the lead. What would you like to do?
Can we see anything?
Yeah.
See where the Vita Chamber is?
You cannot see it from here now.
There's no like markings or signs.
Actually, that's a very fair point. To her point, there is a sign for like the first aid cross to the right.
Looking at.
Cool. Give me a body check, please.
Me?
Yep.
Ooh. What can I add here? Can I add anything?
Were there any before he rolls to try to help communicate? Were there any like lab cards?
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
In your general vicinity, no. This seemed like it was a landing for the main deck and everything itself.
Okay.
The main lift. That being said, there are other doorways, stuff that you guys could put your head in real quick and see.
Yeah. I'll try to keep an eye. Let's say if I were to see something where they'd be moving like pallets or something large, where there might be a large dolly or a cart or something to help make transporting me around easier, and just be like,
Sure. If you could, please go and give me a either instinct or know-how, whatever you feel is applicable to this.
I feel like instinct.
Okay.
3 successes.
3 successes. You got it. As Nanook starts running up with you, Nanook, what'd you get for successes?
I haven't rolled anything yet. I'm just looking if I was able to add anything, and the only thing that I can think of is I came prepared, where I can add my instinct to body in terms of determining carrying capacity.
That would maybe work because he's looking for something that will help carry him.
I'm trying to sprint with.
Yeah,
Man.
I would.
You can rules lawyer this.
Well, actually.
Actually.
That is what it says verbatim, is determining carrying capacity. So
Oh, you're saying
I kind of
Add your instinct to it. You guys are also doing a group check right now, as far as this quasi skill check challenge goes. And like I said before, Yoko has coordinated, so you can add half of her presence, which is 4. So
Damn.
2.
Okay.
check.
She's HR, bro.
That is the one skill she
She's
has.
presence.
Oh, really?
She's
Yeah.
presence mogging or
Oh, I guess she was it seemed like a leader.
5
figure of
successes,
that.
3 sixes.
3 successes total.
5 successes,
Oh.
3 sixes.
3 sixes.
Okay. Okay, that is not a crit for this because it's a group check. This is going to continue going on over time. But I will say you are essentially racing against how far he degrades. And that is a good chunk towards it.
Okay.
Beautiful. You take a peek around and see that there is a, for lack of a better term, there is a dolly that's been left behind that has a canister on it. Kind of like a furniture dolly.
Yeah.
One that you'd use. They could throw you on top of right now. There are a couple canisters on it currently, but that'd be a quick order to just knock them down and as they throw you on top.
Yeah. I'll just try and talk.
Yeah.
What? There's a canister or a dolly. I'm weighing you down. You just pull me.
Onto the dolly, and then down the hallway towards the medical cross.
Cool, you got it. So you continue on. Boom, boom. So as you start throwing him on the dolly, but words are so hard all of a sudden. My apologies. Yoko. I was forgetting her name. I'm so bad with names.
Just
Yoko gets
about-
behind and starts pushing alongside you
Code Yoko.
as the two of you start working this out. If you could, please go ahead and roll me another check.
By being helped.
Yeah. So you still get coordinated from her, and we're gonna see if she. Nope, her body does not help towards this push.
That's already.
Yeah.
Is this considered a body check?
Yeah.
So 3 4s, 2 6s, 1 3, which also count. Actually, no, these are all successes, and then I roll 2 more, so I have 7
good brownie.
successes already. 8 successes.
Good boy. How many sixes?
2. Not that many. 8 successes. I'm sprinting. She's like blowing on my ass, and I'm just
schmoovin',
fucking
bro.
puckered up and just
You are-
fucking knees to chest.
Your job was all in, all out, and you were taking that seriously, damn it.
Hell yeah, dude. I love this. You start sprinting, and as you do, you're passing through multiple different multiple laboratories, things like that. You do see that there is another Delta E sign, and if you guys could, please go ahead and give me a instinct or know-how check to see if you pick up on something as you're running through.
With clues, I get 2 more.
This is clues.
3 successes, 2 sixes.
4 successes.
Damn.
Jeremy rolling hot. So Jeremy just needs to play only D6 dice games, apparently, because he can't roll well above a 6.
Watch this. I rolled double a 6 on a d20.
Just above average.
Nice.
See?
What they
Hell
called
yeah,
me in high
brother.
school.
Nice.
Just above average.
Just
Only the
around
girls.
average.
As you run around the corner, as you're, this is difficult to do. Having him on this kind of like furniture thing is quite the assistance because you are having to go up at a 15-degree angle while dragging a grown man who also has all of his stuff.
Not, don't you dare leave my rivet gun behind.
Exactly. Yoko trying her best to push right behind you, make it to this Vita chamber, hoping that it even works. One of the things that you do pass by is you see Yoko actually points out and goes like, oh, that kind of looks like one, as you look over and see this pod. It has been broken from, it looks like the inside out. Though the signs tell you to continue further down for the actual Vita chamber itself. This is not a Vita chamber. This is something very different.
Experimental pod.
It's a pack-a-punch.
I'm gonna put my rivet gun in the pack-a-punch. Give me my Zeus cannon.
No, I'm putting Anthony in the pack-a-punch, bro. He's gonna
I
be.
think he's just gonna turn into paste. He's gonna be anti-paste.
That's why they made the Aetherwake, was to try and discover the recipe for anti-paste.
You know, they just take Anthony and put him into a meat grinder. Get anti-paste.
Fun. So, just something for you guys to, clock and maybe keep track of. That being said,
What is it?
you don't know what it is. It just looks like there was a lab that had the door open, and in that lab there was a chamber of some sort that something broke out of.
That could have been Skinny Boy.
And it was a Delta E lab.
It was a Delta E lab.
That could have been Skinny Boy.
But as you guys continue,
Remy.
if I can get one more check from you.
What is it?
You guys are still just running, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get to the body chamber? Give me another body check. Same as that before.
Big dice energy.
It's a body check, so the 3s count.
Correct.
So that's 3, and then I roll 2 more. Okay, 5.
Okay. Tell you guys how I rules learned this. I rolled 2d6. That is the amount of body you have. They had to beat that score. I rolled a 9.
Oh.
Right. So that's a fairly high score. They had to beat double that score before half the score had elapsed in turns.
Oh, so 18 and
They had to beat 18 as a group check
in 4 or 5 turns.
before 4 turns.
Oh, cool.
Which I think I did.
You just did. You just hit 18 at turn 3.
Hey.
Damn.
That 8.
That's a cool way to
saved
do that.
me.
High roller germ.
The 8 saved me.
So, as you are sprinting up, you do see medical bay up in big lights, but the doors do seem to be shut. You see Yoko runs forward. She has a badge, and as she raises it forward, it automatically opens up. And looking on the inside, you see that there's medical equipment, a chamber of some sort, and somebody is already in the Vita chamber. The Vita chamber is this.
Just make him hug.
Essentially, you put a mask on as you go into the Vita chamber so you can breathe. It fills up the entire thing with some type of liquid and very quickly heals your wounds, is what it's supposed to be. Kind of like a Bacta chamber or something like that, right?
Colto tank.
You see somebody is already inside of it. They look.
Excuse me.
Actually, it sounded like I had a little bit of chutzpah behind it.
Not really.
You see that they have a large wound going through their shoulder, through and through, and that there has essentially been a timer left on, almost like they put themselves in it.
Gone off.
How much time?
It looks like there's supposed to be an additional couple of hours.
How do they look?
Not super great. But you do have another shot of adrenaline.
Yeah, you can give them the adrenaline and throw him in there.
Do they have a name tag on?
They are actually effectively naked.
Do they have a name tag on?
No.
Okay. You didn't answer the question.
Tattooed where a name tag would be.
Just says name tag.
Can I find their clothes?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Professor Linnell.
I knew it.
Put him in there.
Rivet gun.
Oh no.
Yeah, she is a middle-aged woman, hair kind of like flowing in the actual Vita chamber itself, as her vital signs seem to be fairly steady. But there is a large mass missing currently right here. That being said, you're not sure, like maybe you could pack that real quick. They could take turns. Who knows?
I think you need to make a decision fast.
Yoko, how long would it take him to heal in the Vita chamber?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
He's through and through.
He's HR. He's HR.
That's got to be like a lot, right? It's got to take some time. Vita chambers, they're just meant to like, I don't know, keep you steady.
Can I look around if there's anything else in the medical bay that could be of use?
Sure. I will say you have one more check before you need to make a choice.
Okay.
So if you look around, that will be considered your check.
That wouldn't be doing anything. That would just be looking around.
Well, it's before he needs to make a choice. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
what are you doing with the information?
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look for anything that's useful. I mean, it's a medical bay, so.
Sure.
The only one about Vita chamber, that's kind of fucked. Budget cuts are a real bitch.
So Yoga's just like, they're an amazing machine. Okay, this is just the closest one. We have more.
Yeah, but this is the medical bay.
There's multiple medical bays. This is just the one that was close.
Why are you arguing while he's dying?
Yeah, if you could, go ahead and give me a know-how check. You are looking for clues and stuff like that, so you can add your other stuff to it. I believe you have an ability for that.
Yes.
Anthony may be dying, but Nanook is more concerned about corporate greed.
This is so true. That's kind of like the whole undertones about this fucking thing. 2 6s though.
2 6s. That is a crit.
Yay!
You look around very quickly, and you realize there are quite a few things in here. There are nukums that are held up in here.
I'm loading my man up. What are the nukums? What do they say?
Start sticking them.
Feel better yet? No? Okay. Feel better yet? No. Okay.
Keep going.
This man's gonna be like, what's his name from fucking Cyberpunk?
Just
You're gonna
arise.
turn him into Doomsday.
Arise. I felt good after the first one.
I just wanted more drugs, really.
Voice drops 5 octaves. Thanks, Nanook.
He's not European anymore. He's cured.
That's supposed to mean.
You know what it
Means.
means.
Do I?
There's one labeled as Vita Synapta.
Okay.
There's another one labeled as just Igni Appendi.
Okay, the first one was Iron Skin, and now I'm getting fucking Latin ones? Really?
No, the
wasn't
first one
Iron
was.
Skin.
It was.
It didn't say Iron Skin.
Oh,
You
it did
translated it.
translate. Fuck.
What was that one?
Igni Appendi.
Ignite Appendix. Go ahead. Was there any more?
So close.
Boom!
You are so close. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, that's the Bombardier Beetle one.
Yeah, I think the first one's the electronic.
It lets your appendix become a bomb and you can throw it at people.
Revivicus Antonicus.
No.
Rivet gonna kiss in myself a kiss.
Brother.
There's Macro sorry, how do I pronounce that? Macro Lacerati.
Macaroni and Lazarus.
Oh, God.
Second coming,
I
he's
wish
getting back.
Gustav was here so bad. Macaroni.
No,
Gustavicus.
no, he's dead. He died.
He's not.
Rest in peace. Gone but not forgotten.
Wait, what? You always want my characters to be
Well,
dead
I don't know
so
what the
bad.
last one would be. Lazicus?
Macro Lacerati.
Lacerati. Laceration?
Lazarus Pit.
Yoko. Which of these might help him?
I don't know.
She can't translate?
We need to kill
I don't know Latin. Random voice in the sky.
She's hallucinating. I must kill her.
Additionally, though, in the bay, you do see general medical equipment. There's like a soldering iron, which could be used.
Maybe to great effect, maybe poorly.
I'm going to solder you shut again.
Stop the bleeding.
There's plenty of gauze. There is a bunch of different things.
It'll stop the external bleeding. Internal, though.
Well, you can get to the internals. He is through and through.
That's true. you just have a hole.
Actually, they also have a curling iron.
As well as various other implements. Like there's some basic surgical equipment here, as well as like morphine and a few other painkillers.
Give me more.
Morphine first.
Okay.
Adrenaline plus some morphine, you're gonna be feeling just fine, brother. It won't even matter what happens after the fact.
Do you actually start shooting him up with stuff?
You gotta make a choice now.
Time is now.
Okay. I will start with morphine, as it's the painkiller. And I think that is just a okay thing to do for now.
Okay.
And then from there, so how much of a chunk is missing from, like,
Probably like
shoulder?
this.
But no, it is like the top part of your shoulder is just gone.
Yeah, like that.
Does it
there.
look like it's actively getting kind of like stitched up? I don't know
Yeah.
how this fight up chamber works like that.
Remember when Goku was in the pod?
Can I determine what the last one?
You had one check.
Okay. I look at Anthony. I'm gonna grab the third one. Something, whatever.
Okay.
That was what its name, right? Something whatever.
Yeah, something whatever.
Yeah.
Macro lacerati.
You do speak Latin, see?
Macro big laceration.
My bulgus.
You stab Anthony with it. You've already been hit with morphine, so things are starting to get dull. But as you stab Anthony with it,
It reacts to the morphine and he explodes.
It actually creates a
He
huge
becomes
laceration.
Wolverine, but without the healing factor, just claws.
you watch as Anthony's body very quickly starts to mutate and adapt and change. His muscles start to expand. He literally starts to grow quickly. He starts to put on a ton of muscle, as macro lacerati actually means large sinew.
Fuck yeah.
And large sinew.
Does that mean he can like do the?
He does not have iron skin though. He cannot close his own wounds.
Okay, but like you know, in Hunter x Hunter, when he slapped his leg and then it tightened up.
So as
You're just giving him more blood flow to bleed.
yes, you have opened the hose.
Yep.
So as you inject him with this, you feel yourself for a brief moment. Everything becomes calm as the morphine takes hold, and then you feel your body start to quickly grow rapidly. As at the same time, you feel everything grows cold. From your extremities down to your core, you can feel as your blood starts to pump out and move as Anthony passes away from blood loss. A good 6 inches taller.
Nice.
Good number.
Fuck.
And Yoko's just like, did that work? Hey, Anthony. As she goes to like kind of like touch your side of your face and then check your pulse as you have passed away.
I will avenge you, my brother.
You're the one that killed him, technically.
I'm gonna stab myself with Igni.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. You feel a burning hot sensation as down in your hip, kind of in the front, you feel something grow very, very hot, and for a brief moment, all of your veins catch fire. As you immediately become clammy and you feel yourself begin to sweat more and more.
I love clams. I'm a clam guy.
As you are, oddly enough, very similar to our conversation before about My Hero Academia, you now sweat glycerin.
That's my boy.
Potentially good, potentially bad.
And I think with that is probably, we're going to call it a little bit early, where we will wrap up today's session as we pan back, Gustav walking in the hallways. Actually, we're not going to call it today. We're going to pan back to Gustav.
Thank you.
For a brief moment.
Yep.
Gustav, you find yourself deep within the Gamma deck and trying to find your way around. This is just one giant circle. It should be fairly easy to find some sort of offices here.
Yep.
If they didn't have their own mini levels and go up over each other and around, and you've never been down here before.
Nope. I'm Gustav. Where are you, Data Man? Data Man. I'm right here. This is where I am.
This is where I am.
Does Data Man keep going like hot and cold with how he feels with Gustav? He's like, I like Data Man. No, it's kind of wearing out, actually.
Right now, I am his only hope.
And you're his only friend. It's that, because our radios are off again.
Yep. So it sounds like you're at one of the cross sections. God, this thing's like a labyrinth down here if you don't know, and I don't know how to explain things.
I think I figured that out.
You did?
No, that it's a labyrinth. I don't know where to go.
Oh no. So you pass the garage.
Yep.
From there, are you heading up or are you heading up circle or down circle?
What the fuck does that mean?
Am I heading up circle or down circle, Andrew?
You've been heading up circle.
I'm going up circle.
Because the whole entire thing lists that aside, so you've been having to climb up.
Yep. Up circle, because it's tilted.
That is what I meant. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Heading up circle from the garage. You know, I think if you go through, yeah, I got it. Okay. Alexi's workshop is fairly close by. From there, I think you should be able to. It won't be much further from there. If you can find Alexi's workshop, I can tell you where to go from there.
Okay, I look for the workshop.
Give me a instinct check as you begin to poke around and look for it.
4 successes.
4 successes. Goddamn. Take a brief moment, and eventually you see that there is a. You come across Alexi's room.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I found the Lexi room. Where to go now?
The room itself has been left open. There are signs kind of like speaking towards Alexi, and it looks like there is a small like memoriam put up to him.
He did.
There are origami flowers that have been folded and pressed together into like these bouquets. Even small things like actual flowers that seem to have been grown up here. Nothing that you've ever seen before, though. Looking through it, there are signs to him that like gone too soon. We'll remember you. Down with the Foundation.
Oh no, that's us.
Okay, I found the workshop. Let's go now, Data Man.
If you head down, straight across from his room was one of the control rooms, and I think from there, if you climb up and over the reactor, it should take you straight across. Maybe check through his room, see if you can find another hazmat suit. If that's something that.
Okay, I look.
You're under no time crunch here, so far as seems. As you begin to dig through Alexi's room, looking through to see if there's another hazmat suit, and you do find one.
Okay.
Through his closet, there's a massive hazmat suit. You get the idea that Alexei was a very, very large man.
Okay, I put it on.
Take some time and put it on.
And then I go climbing.
As you're about to leave Alexei's room, you do hear.
Oh, I hide.
Making
Are you
its
the
way.
Zohan now?
As it seems as though somebody in a Voidwalker suit has made it through a blast door.
Oh. How far away do they sound?
A ways away.
Okay, then I won't hide. I'll just keep going.
You gonna sprint for it?
Eh.
Cool. Give me a body check.
Weird. 3 success.
Big success. You sprint across, open the next door, close it.
2
and-
6s, if that matters.
Not in this case. Sprint across and find yourself in another control room. This was the main control room. As you see that there's a well-worn chair here that it looks like probably Alexei had used at some point in time. There's photos and everything that have been pinned up. Photos of a few different people in the control room, right, as a large team, and somebody that you kind of recognize. In this is a picture of Antony. Yeah, it's a picture of Antony and Alexei standing next to a prototype together.
Ah, interesting.
Too bad he's dead.
I don't
Over.
know. I don't know that.
Over.
But in this room, you find yourself face to face with another angle of the reactor itself, the Project Icarus, as it is glowing. The steam not getting into this room proper, so you know that this room is fairly safe. But there is a small ladder that leads to above it. It literally is labeled Death's Door.
I'm guessing that's where I gotta go.
Seem like it.
Okay. I go to the death of the doors. Door's death. I don't know why you'd kill a door, but okay.
As you open the door, there's immediately a wave of heat that hits you. It is hot, unbelievably hot. This is sweltering. If you were not in such good condition already, this would immediately start to deteriorate you, even in a hazmat suit. And you know that this suit only works for so much nuclear heat for so long, as that is what Daedalus told you, right?
Oh.
They're not a impenetrable fortress by any means.
So I better hurry.
You gotta sprint.
I will sprint.
All right. I need a series of checks from you.
Sure.
So, body check.
3 successes, 2 6s.
You start to sprint across this gangway, making your way over. You feel the heat underneath you as you can feel that your boots are starting to get sticky as they are going to start melting into the actual corrugated steel here. As you start to run across, there is a burst of steam as it makes it kind of hard for you to see in here as you hear something large splash down into the rest of the water that is now starting to fill this area. And with that, a geyser jet of steam had come up and the entire gangway starts to move. Can you please give me a reaction roll as you try to hold on?
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay. As you manage to hold tight and sprint the rest of the way across. There is going to come a point in time where you realize there has been the center of it that went right above the actual reactor itself has melted. This place has gotten so hot and has started to droop down so far. You may need to find a different way across. Also, if you were to get that close to the reactor, you will just be incinerated.
Well, I climb if I have to.
Okay. You can take a moment. These gangways come straight down and have metal cabling, so if you want to start climbing, getting away from it as much as you can, you certainly can. Okay. You begin to climb up, making your way across. I'm thinking. As previously discussed, climbing in this hazmat suit is difficult. Are you keeping the gloves on?
Can I weigh the pros and cons of doing that at this very moment?
Pros being you can climb a lot better.
No.
Cons being you will get burned and your hands will become irradiated. The question is, how much can you mitigate that on the other end?
What do you mean?
How much can you mitigate the radiation?
How much faster do I think I can climb? Like, I want to weigh I want to weigh, like...
So much faster.
Okay. So maybe less problematic because I can get out of here quicker. I'll do that.
The custom cells are sealed, so as you just take the hazmat gloves off themselves, it is so hot in here. Just holding on to these metal cables.
Yep, I'm going fast.
But you are sprinting through it. Give me a body check.
3 successes, 3 sixes.
You got it. So the first one was 3 successes, correct?
Yep. Second one was 4.
Okay.
Third one was 3 with 3 successes or 3 sixes. That matters.
3 sixes?
Yeah.
I'm going to call that a crit.
Okay.
For the purposes of this is not a group check. This is you sprinting across trying to get something done.
I'm getting up all right.
So you, like a spider, go straight up the top here, and as you manage to make it to the top, these link up into like girders, essentially, but there are the bars themselves have small holes. You can monkey bar across. So, as you get up there, go and make me another body check.
3 successes.
Jeez Louise, dude.
Yo, I burned all the bad ones when I...
Yeah, you make it all the way to the top. As you start to swing across, there's another gout of hot steam. If I can get a click.
Remind me.
Click is you tell me what you're doing. This can change what is happening as you feel a gout of hot steam starting to erupt up as something large, like much more potent, seems to be boiling down below
Can I
you.
swing myself around and hide behind some pipes?
100% you can.
I'll do.
Okay, give me a body check. You've reduced the difficulty of this reaction check by 2.
Okay. 3 success.
You needed 4.
Rip.
No, I'm saying originally 4, down to 2. You
Okay,
succeed.
never mind. I was like, whoops. Difficult.
All right. As you hear it start to happen, the precursor jet of steam gives you enough inclination to get behind cover as this geyser is no longer just steam. It is actual boiling water starting to... As it makes contact with your suit, you literally start to feel it melt and boil against you.
It's getting hot in here. Oh, I better not take off my clothes, huh?
A man well before his time.
Yep.
As you have one last leg of your journey, I need one more body check from you.
All successes, 3 sixes.
Got it.
So 4 success, 3 try 6.
You got it. You make it the rest of the way across, dropping down. You can hear Daedalus through the door now.
Hey, Data Man.
Is that you?
That is me. Your key card no work, right?
No.
No. Do you know quickest way out of here from this location?
The door?
No, I mean like out of facility.
If we can make it to the main lift somehow.
Okay.
But it sounds like your friend said that was close. Do you want to get in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in here. I'm working while I'm talking. Is that okay with you?
I'm just worried about you, bud.
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, I open.
Yeah.
I can overload the terminal if I need to, or whatever to get open.
Give me a body check.
3 success.
You place your hand on it, and as you put your hand through it again, the way that you've done the other ones here, there's a... As looking up in their own hazmat suit is the man that has been calling himself Daedalus.
Hey, Data Man.
Is he handsome?
He looks up at you in horror.
Yep, I kill him.
as Scarred and Melted Face looks at Scarred and Melted Face.
Unless he's, not. If he's, on my side, then I won't kill him.
As you look at somebody very similar to yourself.
Oh, then I won't kill him.
And we will
hi,
end
Dave,
today's
man.
session there. Hi, Gustav.
Interesting. Bedfellows. Haha.
We will end today's session there.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it.
We should have killed Gustav.
We will not be on next week, as next week we are taking off. Our more Barolic boys here have a lifting meet that they're going to be going to, but we should be back either the 16th or the 23rd. We'll be back the 16th one way or another with a one-shot or maybe another Aetherwake. We're not quite sure yet, but we will be here. So we love you.